Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Tales of the Abyss for PS2. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or just see another game be played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? Special juice smell? Yes, I got some samples of a energy powder at TwitchCon called Respawn. And I'm trying out my last packet. It's blue raspberry. And so far, pretty tasty. I'm enjoying it so far. So last time on Tales of the Abyss, we found out that all the bad guys that we killed are actually totally alive. And in fact, still working on their plan to undo all of the good things that we did. As if we never did them. So, that sucks. And must fix. Let's see, let me get caught up right here. Let's see. Catching up. Yeah, I went to TwitchCon this year. I was only going to do it once. I was only just going to pop in, but I had so much fun, I'm going to have to go back next year. Captain Rhodes! Captain Rhodes, welcome in and thank you for the host. How are you doing today? How is your stream? What were you playing? Sekiro, nice! I'll make sure that you're not caught by the ads right now, but I want to hear how your stream was and how you're enjoying Sekiro. Special juices, people. Oh God, no! Let's see. Arcade, you're totally going back next. Oh, you've been before? Or you weren't there this year, were you? Did I miss you? That would be horrible. But yeah, I would love to meet you in person, Arcade Tavern. That would be fantastic, and I hope I get to see you next year. Let's see, Captain Rhodes, you're good and trying not to die so much. Well, I mean, it says dying twice right in the title. That's really setting up some expectations right there. But yeah, it seems like a really cool game, and I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, you went the year before. Oh my God, I went there not just to go to the convention, basically not to go to the convention at all. I went there to meet a bunch of other streamers, and I did, and it was amazing, and I met so many cool friends, and got so many cool hangouts. I got to eat sushi with one of my favorite streamers. That was badass. It was just really nice. I met some new streamers I had met before, hung out with some of my favorite folks. It was just really neat. It was really neat. Also, there was a lot of really cool stuff going on the con floor. Got some cool free samples. Got some business cards for some possible business partnerships / opportunities. You know, one thing I want to talk about, I don't know if I really talked about, but there was an OBS booth at TwitchCon. And one thing they were showing off at the OBS booth was they've got this technology they're working on this. It should be out sometime in 2020. That's basically green screen without a green screen. Where it uses AI to just figure out what is a person and what is not a person. And it just automatically just wipes your background. And I tried that out. And we got like a bunch of people in front of this camera that had no green screen behind it. And it was just deleting the background and keeping all the people. And it was just, it worked. And believe me, the people that were there, me and the people I was with, we were doing everything we could to break this thing. Because, you know, if you're going to want to get into it, you're going to want to make sure that it actually works well. And it worked really well. Like, the only situation that struggled was if the lighting wasn't great. And honestly, if you had a green screen, it'd struggle if the lighting isn't great. So, it wasn't a big deal. Did you guys twerk in front of it? Basically, I didn't walk at TwitchCon. I just twerked everywhere I needed to go. It was exhausting and probably not great for my back, but, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in San Diego, just twerk every moment that you need to move, is how that phrase goes. Let's see. Mel, one day you'll meet Shane. I hope so, Mel. I would love to meet you as well. That would be so cool. Arcade Tavern, you want to give me a big old hug? Oh, that would be so good. I'm going to hold you to that if you come next year. Yeah, Sekiro seems really cool, but also a very challenging game, most definitely. It's some deep state magic. It was weird. It was weird and it was wild. And supposedly you need a specific version of video card for it to work. And you also need a reasonably powerful computer overall for it to work. But if you've got both of those things, you just get a green screen without owning a green screen. And that's awesome. I dig that. Do I need to go? No, we already went shopping, so we should be good for that. So we just need to leave at this point. Glad to have you here, Mel. Always a pleasure. Somebody post the booty emotes. Oh my god. Let's see. How is this game going? I'm enjoying it. I think we're approaching the end game. I think we're going to beat it, not this stream, but in the next 1 or 2 streams. But it's been a lot of fun. The gameplay is very cool. The story took a little bit to get going, but it's been very well paced. I've enjoyed the story very much. Oh my god, why is it so loud on the world map? I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game very much. Thank you for asking. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Actually, no, hang on. Let's go to Casadonia. I got some business to take care of over there, so let's just go there first. And... oh, nope. There. Nope. There. God, that music is so loud. Let's see. I imagine it's some sort of optimization with a specific graphics card, but I don't know for sure. Can you wear a green shirt finally? Basically, yeah. Basically, that's one of the things, is it doesn't require any color in specific. It just sort of figures out what's a person, what isn't. Let's see. Din's not here. Looks like she's out right now. This is a good opportunity. Whoa, Jade, what are you doing? Some of the goods Din deals in looks as if they contain contraband of material. I'd been wanting to investigate. Why didn't you just ask her? I'll pass. I don't believe Din and I would be able to communicate. I think she and I are from different species. I know we'd understand the words coming out of each other's mouths. Surprisingly, I don't see any signs that she's breaking the law. Hey, what the heck? Like, what do you think you're doing? Oh, it's Din. What's up, huh? Trying to sneak a taste? Luke, please explain if you would. Me? Well, B. Jade's a lawman, huh? Not exactly, but something like that. Jade has received the lawman title. But I'm not, like, breaking the law. I swear on myself. What's swearing on yourself supposed to mean? Well, if it's true, as far as I can see. Don't worry, I run my business for the sake of the people, for the sake of the world, in full compliance with the law. And I like, always will. Right. Well, see you later. Okay. Hey, that was close. I'm glad I pay attention to my hunches. Alright, that was amazing. Everything about that was amazing. What a great and unexpected scene, holy shit. Oh, that was so good. Oh yeah, if it works even slightly well, it's going to be a huge deal for streaming, absolutely. Holy crap, Roseguard! Welcome in, Roseguard, and thank you for the host, and welcome in to Roseguard's viewers as well. Have you played a game called Maze? It's on my wish list. That's the one about the talking corn, right? Oh my god, Rose, every time you come in here, Rose, it's like the very first thing I think is, please tell me it's good. It's fun, oh damn it, I forgot it was on the Steam sale right now. I'm gonna have to get that, Rose. Rose, thank you so much for letting me know. How's Victor Vran? I saw you were playing that as well. That's one of the ARPGs, right? How is that one? Because that's another one that pops up in my Steam recommendations all the time, and I know nothing about it. And Zeb Grind, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Enjoying Victor Band so far? You have a shotgun? Oh, I want an ARPG shotgun. That sounds amazing. But welcome in, Rose. Thank you so much for that host. And if anyone isn't following Rose right now, get on it. Click that link, give him a follow. Why should you follow Rose? I've explained myself before. Don't make me repeat myself. If you haven't heard the explanation before, just get over there. Just trust me. Do you not trust me? Do we have a trust issue? Are there trust problems here? I'm hurt. You wound me, chat. You hypothetical people in chat, you wound me. Make up for it. You'll follow Rose. Apologize. Let's see. Victor is voiced by the guy that voices Geralt. Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. Sounds the exact same. All right, so Geralt JRPG. That's amazing. All right, so we got an apple gel. That's terrible. Oh, we got a lemon gel, too. Poison bottle. That's all right. Stone bottle. That's kind of neat. I just can't, like, make anything good. Don't complain. We're bringing you trade items just like you asked. Indeed. We're searching far and wide for them. But still, Nat, I'm hardly making any money at all. Nat? You're a curious cat, Nat, so don't you, like, want to see a lot more different kinds of trade items? I'm a curious cat? Yeah, you're like a whirlwind of curiosity. For some reason, that doesn't sound like a compliment. Natalia has received the Curious Princess title. Go forth to, like, greater adventures. She's using us as gophers. Did you say something? Huh? Fine, we'll keep looking. Sheesh. I don't know why we're getting all these scenes today, but I'm loving this. Jane tells me to burn it, I will burn it. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, Maze is weird and wacky at a good time. My only complaint was no subtitles. That is unfortunate, but still, weird, wacky, and good time. I'm down for that. I'm 100% down for that. I'll have to check that out. Thank you so much for letting me know. Oh, we've got 2 new titles, basically, for her. I'll put Curious Princess on her, though. See what that gets us. Watch Roseyard often. I often wake up here and shame has ended. Can't sleep. Second time I've been awake in here. Oh, jeez. Hope you're able to get some rest soon. Alright, so let's trade some items. Turn all of our melt water. Wait, hang on. Did I don't remember if that persists between screens, so hang on. Ooh, we got some weapons we can make now. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's turn in some more items. Workshed! Workshed, thank you for the gift sub to Zebgrian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Zebgrind? Zebgrind. Thank you so much for that, Workshed. It's really generous, and that's your second gift sub, so not even the first time you're throwing that out there. I appreciate that. That support means a lot, Workshed, so thank you for that. And Zeb, you enjoy that badge, you enjoy those emotes. I hope you have fun with them. God, Marksman, I don't think that's true. I don't believe that for a second. Right, let me turn in the rest of these trade items. Dragon Fang, that sounds exciting. I'll trade all those. You want our accessories? Sure. Yeah, sure, why not? Are we getting another scene? What's going on here? Oh no, it just kicks me out right there. Generosity is unnecessary, but appreciated. Very much appreciated. Black Ren, welcome in. How are you doing today? Arguments? Holy crap! Alright, we're going back into the town where people can actually hear me. Is it not? It's just not grouping the subs. Arguments, thank you so much for 5 gift subs! Oh my gosh! Can wait for it to play again. That's a total of 39 gift subs from you arguments. Holy crap. What do we got here? Thank you for the gift subs to Chris Technician, Taryn, Anna, Mose, and Joda. I'm sure they will all appreciate that. That is awesome of you, arguments. Thank you so much. Seriously, you guys are overwhelming me with all the generosity tonight. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. And here I am renewing my sub like a chump. I appreciate that too, Marksman. So much gifting. That is awesome of you guys. Beast Force Voltron, aka the best one or the only one. Thank you very much. I recognize, well, I mean, there's the new one too. I haven't seen that yet. But if we're talking about, like, I know it's been brought up before that there's another Voltron where they turn into trucks or something. I haven't seen that one. I don't think I care to. I'm perfectly happy with for me, Voltron involves lions. Voltron needs robot lions to turn into a dude with a big old sword. That's important. Yeah, I know, Voltron trucks doesn't make any sense. Like, the entire appeal is lions robots. Alright, Rose, grab some Thanksgiving leftovers. I hope we got something tasty. Something, 'tis the season, bitches. Well, I appreciate all the generosity, everyone. Thank you very much for that. Alright, so where are we headed to next? Let's check the world map before we go to the big, loud world map. Let's see where we're going next. Remember the guy who had the red one? Remember, my brother was that guy. Oh my gosh! You got a famous brother. It's amazing. Alright, so we're going to Sheridan next, because that's near where the fireworks were. So let's just head straight west and see if we can do something with that area. Actually, we should save while we're here, because we haven't saved since doing stuff. Where's the inn? Is where the save point is in this town, I think? I think the inn's over here. Here we go. Have you ever hit a guy with a truck? Now imagine 5 trucks hitting somebody at once. If I want robot trucks hitting somebody, I'll watch Transformers. Good old Optimus Prime has got me covered. I believe this. Still had toys though? Oh, I'm a sucker for transforming robot toys is the problem. Wake me up when the plot starts again, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. We are doing a, we're gonna do a side quest possibly first. Northernmost point of the continent, thank you. Wait, which one is the 2031? Because I have I've got 2 Transformers games in my Steam library that seem pretty cool, but I don't remember what they were called offhand. Can I go back and get that item right away? I don't know. Check. PS2 one. I mean, I don't know if the one that was on Steam was on PS2 as well. I have no idea. Arguments is looking. Arguments is looking. I definitely don't have a Transformers game for PS2, I'll tell you that much. Oh, we can go right back in. Leather boots, leather cape, those are really mediocre items. Make an order. Let's make, oh, we can only give average payments. I'm gonna give big payments. Big payments. Average. Why can I only make average payments? That's late. Well, let's try this out then. I'll do a bow with an average payment. Sure. Transformers Armada. I have not played that one, no. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, I'm not going hunting for every side quest right now. I'm just interested in the things that I've seen before, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back to that at some point. Self Bow and Killer Bow. I don't recognize either of those names. And neither of them are any good. Can we order something else? try ordering a spear. Hotshot was in that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Hey, Clueless Hunter, what is up? How are you doing today? I'm having a good weekend. How about yourself? How are you doing today? Alright, so we got 2 spears. Those ones I recognize. We already have those spears and neither of them is very good, unfortunately. Try ordering clothing with an average payment? I know supposedly you have to hurl money at this to get better items. That's what I'm basically just trying to do right now. That was the best game for actual transforming. I know the Steam ones were pretty good for that. Playing some Old Republic Clueless Hunter? Nice, nice. How's that going for you today? Here comes the money! Those are mediocre items. We can order... Oh, we'll order some more gel. And we're just gonna leave, and then we'll come back that when we get back. Time to play KOTOR Glorious 800 by 600 retro gaming, Ink Slime. It's not always glamorous, I'll tell you that much. That sounds really rad when you put it that way, Ichigo. It sounds really cool. Let's see, Marksman, I always hate doing all those long-term side quests right near the end. I don't mind it usually, but I'm pretty neurotic. So I'm pretty okay about it. Red Alert is very obscure, but I do know him. Him I do recognize as well. Let's see, Defiant Mr. Raven, welcome in. How are you doing today? You are doing well. Going the right way? Can you turn around? No, I'm going the right way. Cool. Glad to hear it, Slime. I aim to please. Where were those fireworks again? Did I pass them? I don't think so. Check up here. Over here? There we go. Cannot proceed due to the barrage. Nope, still can't do that. Whatever that is, there is no way in right now. Where are we going next? Daath! We're going to Daath next. Oh yeah, the 100 floor challenge dungeons I've never enjoyed. Those are just tedious, but I'm just not going to do those. So that's okay. If you want to do those, that's fine, but I choose not to. Get the hell off the world map. Yeah, I apologize for that blasting thing. If I turn down the music volume, then you won't be able to hear any of the music volume anywhere else in the game. Even though it's normal on the map, so I really apologize for that. It's miserable. And it's only sometimes, too. But yeah, I appreciate you pointing out the volume to me. I always want to hear how the volume is for people. Femistar, welcome in, and good morning to you as well. I'm doing good. How about yourself? How's your weekend going?
I'm sorry. I just felt a little dizzy.
I'll call Ion.
I'm fine. I think it's just my medicine wearing off.
What?
That's odd. If it were merely your medicine wearing off, you shouldn't look that pale.
What's going on? Is it getting worse?
I don't think so. It shouldn't progress as long as I don't inhale any more miasma.
Can you walk to the cathedral? Annis is probably preparing a place to rest there.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Spoiler, she's not fine. She should be fine. I'm assuming this is one of those anime things where she's been hiding how bad her condition is.
Anna's told me what happened to Tyr.
Phone Master, I'm all right. I'm sorry to have worried you.
Just turns into a devil. Please, no. Poison shouldn't do that.
Tyr, you look far from all right to me.
Hey, where did Annis go?
Has anybody in a JRPG ever said I'm fine and actually been fine?
That's strange. She said she was heading back to meet you, Luke.
I haven't seen her.
Well, I'm sure she'll be back shortly. Let's all head to my room in the meantime.
Oh, great. Where did Annis go now? She was acting weird last time we were in Daath as well. What's she up to? Has anyone in real life said they're fine? Actually been fine? Ooh, good point. Good point.
Something isn't right. Barring further exposure to the miasma, she shouldn't be this tired.
It's possible that the miasma has pervaded the planet storm. If so, it should pass through the phone belt exiting the atmosphere. Its impact should be minimal.
You don't mean that the stronger planet storm is making more of the miasma?
Shouldn't we be more concerned with removing the miasma built up in Tyr's body?
Didn't the doctor and Belkin say that was impossible? And Natalia, weren't you going to propose that summon on the score to the phone master?
Well, yes, but...
Well, actually, I do have an idea about how to get rid of the miasma in Tyr's body.
Ooh.
But to do it, my...
Ion, we have a problem.
Take a drink.
Annis, just where have you been?
That's what I'm saying. We have a serious problem outside.
What's happened?
The miasma's everywhere.
What?
It's seriously bad. Ion, please, come quickly.
Why is miasma everywhere? We fixed that.
We should go too.
Tyr,
No, you stay here.
you may have fainted because of a strong sensitivity to the miasma. You should stay here.
If the miasma is really back, then it won't make much of a difference where I stay.
All right, that's a point.
You're always so damn stubborn.
Stubborn and right.
Fine. Just try to take it easy.
I will. Thank you.
All right, this is bad. Suck it out like a snake bite. Oh God, that'd be messy. Why could the miasma have returned? Well, it was sealed away instead of destroyed, so there was a small possibility of it leaking out. But this does not seem like just an accident. Let's go see what's happening. Tyr, you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, it'll just collapse again. I told you, it doesn't matter where I am. Worry about the miasma, not me. Let's go. So we mentioned before, she's got basically blood poisoning from having miasma in her system. And we were told she should be okay as long as she isn't exposed to miasma anymore, which seemed like that was going to be an okay proposition, but now it's everywhere apparently, so we're in trouble. Hey Drav, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Lost, yeah, that's basically how that works. Make sure this party is set up right. We're good. Alright, let's get out there and see what the hell's going on, but I'm going to guess. I'm going to assume this is our old enemies at work. Perhaps a targeted strike on the town against us, or just against the Church of Daath to begin with? Uh-oh. Who are these guys?
What?
Don't move!
Major Lagretta!
What?
What the hell is this?
We can't afford to have you meddling now. We also have a few questions about the Key of Lorelei. Now behave yourselves.
Whoa! Holy shit!
I told you once before that you throw too slowly. Don't make the same mistake twice.
What are you going to do with Ion, Lagretta?
Orietta, stand down!
Are you really going to make Ion read the 7th phone stone score?
The planet score? But that would...
It would kill him! His body's too weak! I won't let you do that!
It's the most convenient bait to lure Mose. It's necessary in order to raise the Isle of Ferris. You want that, don't you?
Luke, Annis has taken Ion to the Sephiroth in the cathedral here.
Why?
Annis?
Arietta, you'd betray us?
Van said he wouldn't kill Ion. You all are the traitors.
Luke, let's hurry to the secret passage. I'd noticed Annis had been acting strange lately.
We all noticed that.
All right, Arietta, thank you.
Son of a bitch! Did Annis betray me? I'd be so pissed if she betrayed me. Yeah, we'll let her go free, my god. Jenna, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope your weekend is going well. I don't know, things are going bad all of a sudden, but we don't really know what's going on. Broken Crow, welcome in. How is your weekend going? She wasn't in the main party, but still, if she betrays me, I'm gonna be pissed off. What could Lagretta be trying to do? Forcing Ian to read the score runs counter to Van's intentions. Yeah, and she said something about bait for Moe's, too. Whatever, we gotta go after Ion. If they make him read the score, he'll die. Arietta didn't desire Ion's death. The God Generals must be divided at the moment. So it would seem. In any case, we don't have time to waste. I'm worried about Annis, too. Yeah, let's hurry. I mean, it's possible that Arietta's the only dissenter among the God Generals, but honestly, I'll take anything we can get at this point. Oh, really? Bigger table for D&D? That sounds fantastic, Broken Crow. You have to let us know once you try it out how it works out. Annis has basically told us we're too trusting the entire game, and then she betrays us. How ironic. Oh, how the turntables... Big table hype. When I moved into my current apartment, that was like my big thing, is I had to get a table that was big enough to play Arkham Horror on. So I got a humongous table for my dining room, and I have not regretted it for 1 second. Love that thing so much. Thank you so much for the hype, guys. Alright, I think this is the way to the secret passage. It's been a little bit. And this place is big and labyrinthine, but I think this is the way.
Wait!
Luke!
What the hell is Moe's doing here? Annis, what are you trying to do?
Lagretta's useless. She couldn't even keep this band of children occupied. Annis, take care of this mess. Do not betray me. Oliver and Pamela are counting on you.
I'm sorry? For those that don't know, Oliver and Pamela are the names of Annis's parents.
Wait, Annis, what does he mean?
Shut up! It's been my job from the start to keep Moe's informed about Ion.
What? Annis has received the spy title! That teeny tiny little bitch!
Stop!
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day I throw a small child in the lava.
No use. It's not responding.
Oh, damn it, she turned off the teleporter.
Is there no other way to get to the Sephiroth?
Hey, take a look at this.
It's holding a letter. You can reach the Sephiroth through the volcano shaft in Mount Zalejo. I'm sorry.
It's from Annis. It sounded like Moe's has taken her parents hostage.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the case. But still, she was a spy for the entire game? Really?
Indeed. It's also probably true that she was Moe's spy from the beginning.
In any case, let's trust Annis for now and hurry to Mount Zalejo. It's dangerous for Ion to read the planet score.
Yes, Ion is a replica. The moment he reads it, the 7th phonons in his body will run out. He won't survive.
Yeah, we have to save him.
I do have a quote mod. I forget I have that sometimes too, but every time someone reminds me, it's a joke.
No sign of Arietta.
Or Lagretta. I wonder what happened.
Had they killed each other here, we'd at least still see their corpses.
Morbid, but true.
Colonel, Arietta may have been our enemy, but she did just help us. And Legretta was Tyr's instructor. Please, show some consideration.
My apologies.
Oh, Tyr. I heard from Arietta. Has Mose really kidnapped Phone Master Ion?
Yes, we're headed to Mount Zaleho to help the Phone Master now. Do you know where Arietta is?
She was injured, so I put her to rest in Oliver's room. First, Legretta and Arietta turn up alive. Now the miasma reappears. Just what the devil is going on?
So that talk of the miasma coming back was true?
Yes, and thanks to that, the city is in a panic. Please be careful. I'll send the Oracle Knights to the volcano right away. Oh, also, if you find Oliver or Pamela anywhere, tell them to hurry back here. As it stands, there's no one here to look after Arietta.
Sounds like Anis's parents really have been taken hostage.
Yeah, we've got to do something to help them.
Well, that's a lot of stuff going on. Jeez. I swear I know an LTG. I'm pretty sure. Just remembering when your character slapped a kid on a bridge? That sounds like several games, actually. Let's see, I wonder how you experienced the last 25% of the game. There has been a little bit of dragging in the last part of the game so far, Drev, but I'm still hoping, because the ending of Symphonia was really exciting. Still hoping. The Banana Fawn, oh god. It does sound like several games. I'm not making it up. I can't see playing weird ones. Very, very weird ones. To think that Anis and Mose were connected. There has to be a reason for it. She wouldn't... She did tell us to find her, so it's pretty certain there's something going on. Save the chit-chat for later. If we don't hurry, things could take a permanent turn for the worse. Ion is a replica, after all, if he's forced to read the planet score. We can reach Mount Zaleho's crater with the Elbuer. Let's hurry. Yeah, Ion, don't die on us. I'd just like to point out, we're not even an hour into the stream today, and Ion's already been kidnapped.
Damn. Is this also a result of Lorelei being locked up somewhere?
If so, then Van is really...
Is my brother alive?
Sure seems like it.
Tyr, are you all right?
I'm fine. I was just exposed to a bit of the miasma is all.
Tyr's body was the first to sense that the miasma was returning.
I'll be fine. Right now we need to go after Ion.
Tyr, I'm sorry. I wish I could do something to help you.
You idiot. Now is no time to be wallowing in guilt. Let's go.
And of course, the last thing we heard from Ion was that, oh, I think I know how to get the miasma out of her bloodstream. All you have to do is, and then kidnapped. And then kidnapped. Never ever fails. Broken Crow, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Why would Ion die if he reads the score? Basically, he has to use this energy in his body to read it. Like, it's not like words on a page. It's a magic spell that he's casting to read this thing. So if he uses his powers to read it, he'll have to use all of his powers. Then he'll be out of power and he'll just sort of die. So we've got to stop him from doing that, because that would be terrible. Yeah, this seems like a death. There's lots of death flags going around. It's making me very nervous. Wait, who are these people? What's going on now? What is all this here?
What is that?
That's...
Yaman? That's not possible.
Iman died. What is he doing here?
Shut up and move!
Steady, everyone.
What?
Replicas.
They cloned the Science Bros?
What?
Might these perhaps be replicas? The military experimented with programming replicas to perform a set task. These people's eyes are the same as those of the subjects of those experiments.
Target sighted. Move to secure them now.
They cloned the science bros, and they're using them as shock troops.
Mary.
Mary? Guy, what are you talking about?
Why? Why is my sister here?
Guy, what's going on?
General Frings too, but we saw him die in Grand Kokma.
I see others who have already passed away. The Colonel is right. They must be replicas.
You all know Grand Maestro Mo's orders. Kill them.
Oh god, they're sending clothes to our friends at us!
Any phonic arts here would hurt civilians as well. We should eliminate the replicas by the exit and...
Wait! That's where where Mary is!
It's a replica!
It's a clone, man!
I know, but still!
Even knowing that they're replicas doesn't mean we could just kill Iamon and the others.
And that's exactly what Mose is counting on!
Come on, man! See through it!
Leave them to me.
I'm sorry? Oh, right! Here can put people to sleep. Awesome. Oh. Oh, shit!
Tyr!
I've never tried to put so many to sleep at once. I doubt it will last long. Let's get out of here fast.
Non-lethal solution. I'll take it. I'll take it. I am pretty shocked.
Damn it. So much has happened. My head is a mess.
Same, bro. Same.
Deciding what to do about the score is the least of our worries now.
And yeah, LTG, the official canon about the Phoenix Down in Final Fantasy VII was that you can be too far gone for a Phoenix Down to revive you. You aren't most of the time.
I never thought I'd see a replica made of my sister.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
It was probably a plan to shake us up by making replicas of people close to us.
Well, mission accomplished.
Mose is such a bastard.
Yes.
But an effective one.
Don't say things like that.
My apologies. In any case, the first order of business is aiding Ion. If we don't help him, Ion will die.
You're right. I'm also worried about Annis. Let's go to Mount Zalejo fast.
Whew. I think this is going to be another exciting night, ladies and gentlemen. This is intense. Holy crap. Let's see, Hema, welcome in. How are you doing today? We played Vesperia, Grace's F, Celia 1 and 2 is Assyria, Viseria, and waiting for a rise, too. I hope you'll enjoy watching this one, too. I never imagined they would create so many replicas. How can they turn replicas of the dead into their soldiers? Mary. Guy, that's a replica. Yeah, I know, but... Oh, just to make us hesitate. How inhuman. If they attempt to stop us again, we may have no choice but to eliminate them. But isn't there anything else we can do? You want to have Tyr sing them to sleep again? She seems very weak. Damn it! I'm fine. If they attack again, I'll stop them. But you're... With all that's happened, I can understand if you're flustered, but right now, rescuing Ion takes priority. You need to calm down, Luke. Yes, exactly. Remember what we have to do. Yeah, let's head for Mount Zalejo. Alright, where is it? The volcano thing? Like, where am I right now? Where's the city? City over here? City over here. Where's the volcano? It's supposed to be right next to the town. Over here? You'd think a volcano wouldn't be hard to spot. But I'm not seeing anything. Nothing over there. Nothing in these mountains over there. gotta be over here, right? This looks proper mountain. Here we go. Mount Zalejo. We just flew into a volcano.
Man, it's hot. Can't breathe in here.
Mount Zalejo is more active than ever, now that it has descended into the cliff-off.
Anyway, let's head towards the passage ring for now.
I can feel the Sephiroth's location.
We'll count on you if we get lost, Mew.
Yes, sir!
Oh, it is super loud in here too, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. Turn the music down. It's still super loud, holy crap. Oh, is that the sound effects? That might just be the sound effects. Hang on. I think that's mostly bubbling lava that's making all the noise in here. Alright, how does that sound right here? And Workshed! Workshed, thank you so much for the gift sub to Hema. Gift sub number 3, thank you for all 3 of those. Workshed, I appreciate the generosity tonight. That's very cool of you. And Hema, you enjoy those emotes right there? Tales of making you deaf since 2002. Welcome in, Backburner. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. We catch up on chat a little bit. Sorry I'm missing so much. So much is happening tonight, holy crap. So much is happening tonight. Moses wants to let people know about the hardness of minerals. That's a nerdy joke, and I got it. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Persona 5 might be the craziest, most stylish JRPG. Oh, it's Persona 5. The visual style is so good. So very good. Let's see, sorry, I'm still catching up here. Can we get a party of angry Roy Mustangs? He doesn't do that clone shit. Marksman with the pro strats. I approve of that very much. You will be the only survivor. Oh god. Let's see, Vin, you say we're good here? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I think it's the bubbling lava that was causing a lot of the sound effect problems here. So the sound effects are probably just going to be super quiet here, but we can turn them back up after we leave if need be. Is that a chest? Hello. Flare cape. That sounds cool. Anybody wearing a cape right now? Yes, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Cape with the crest of the 5th phonon raises fire resistance by 30%. Nice. Big ol' upgrade. We can do that. And one of our healers having fire resistance inside of a volcano? Yeah, I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Let's see, I think I need to get a copy of Persona 4 on Vita at some point. Or, no, Persona 4, they put out a enhanced version on the actual console? Or no, Persona 3, they had a console release of the enhanced version. Persona 4 was mobile only, right? I'm trying to remember now. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. You know, I still haven't played a Dragon Quest game, but I swear I'm going to get around to it one of these days. Eventually I will, I promise. Still making those sandwiches, hell yes. On my tragic backlog. Hey, as long as you've got backlog games to play, you're living your best life. That's important. Alright, let's get in some fights. DQ11 is amazing, that's what I've heard. There's 2 enhanced Persona 3s. Oh, there's, right, there's FES and Portable. And Portable was like the enhanced version, right? Oh, I got all of them with that special. That's awesome. Love that field of phonon change. That's amazing. And Portable has the playable female character. I've heard Portable is the one I should be playing if I play it. Is that correct? Am I remembering that right? Because I've got Persona 3 FES, but not Portable. That is the one to be playing? Alright. It's a visual... What do you mean it's a visual novel? I seem to remember there being RPG combat in there. That doesn't sound very visual novel. Oh, there's a chest up there. Get the chest first thing. Oh, jeez. Do I have to worry about that fire? Is that fire gonna hit me? I can't wait for you to kill God and then make a sandwich. I'm absolutely 100% gonna do that, Marksman. Why? Because that sounds hilarious. That sounds hilarious and completely on brand for me. That's the FES has stuff Portable doesn't, and Portable has stuff FES doesn't it? Oh, that's always maddening. Oh, they took the 3D scenes out of the dungeons. Gotcha. Oh, but controllable team members sound so good. That sounds so good. Now, they're not exploring the city. I'm pretty okay with. I think I'm pretty fine with that. Because that was just sort of a cosmetic change anyway. Where are we going here? What's through that door then? Something through the door? I don't know. That's not a door. I thought that was a door. Alright, that explains that. I heard the post-game story isn't actually very fun and is just mind-shatteringly hard. Can anybody confirm or deny that? That's what I've heard anyway. The answer is, I believe, what we're talking about there. Alright, this looks so ominous. Yes to both things, thank you.
Man, it's hot.
Well, we are inside a volcano. The air seems to burn my throat and lungs with every breath.
Ever cheerful, Jade.
Then how come you look so comfortable?
Oh, not at all. I'm so hot I could just die.
You really know how to get on people's nerves.
The volcano feels even hotter than the last time we were here.
Mew, is it much farther to the Sephiroth? Just a little more. Mew.
If the heat doesn't get to us first.
Perhaps Anis's plan is to take care of all of us in one fell swoop.
Jade!
Just kidding. Well, half kidding.
Everybody this way!
Good work, Mew.
Sure!
He's got way too much energy.
Looking at Jade and Mew is only making this more exhausting.
Jade is such a troll and it gives me life. I love it. Absolutely love everything about it. Yeah, the DLC ending for Prince of Persia, honestly, I wish that Prince of Persia would have ended on the note that it did end on. The fact that they added DLC is... I mean, it was so cool. The note that Prince of Persia ended on was amazing and perfect, and they should have left it there. Luckily, the DLC never came to PC, because that way I don't have to play it. I mean, I'd like having the opportunity, but that's where we're at. If I were an anime villain, I would send the heroes to the volcano, just kill them off. You know they'd go, because they'd be like, it'll be dangerous, but we're tough, we can handle it. Because of course. Don't see the appeal of Persona? I mean, you know, everybody's got different tastes, but I enjoy Persona. Not all of Persona has aged very well. I've seen the final boss of Persona 3 and it looks miserable. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. Most definitely. Oh, this guy looks tough. Rin, Jade is the best and I love it. Me too. Me too. Jade is amazing. And precious and must be protected at all costs. I gotta remember I've got 4 hit combos now. I'm only hitting 3 times before I do my special. Guard broke him. Nice, nice. Let's just finish these guys off, and we're good. There we go. Dungeon crawling of Shin Megami Tensei soothes your soul. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna have some JRPGs they like and some they don't. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see, I'm hoping the game's gonna tell me when tier hits 3 stars with sandwiches. Oh no, it didn't! It did not tell me! Son of a bitch, you troll. Alright, so Jade's 3 stars with sandwiches now. Let's swap that out with fried rice. No, not fried rice. We've already got sushi on there. So we already have pizza on there too. Honestly, I don't think it matters. So we'll start leveling up pizza next. Yeah, let's do pizza next. Alright, cool. Hey, Dr. Belvin, welcome in. How are you doing this weekend? Hope everything's good with you. She's gonna open a restaurant provided she lives. I hope she lives. Break my heart if she doesn't. Where are we going next? Ready? Whoa! Is the lava rising? Oh, jeez. Get dangerous over here. Am I taking damage from that? I don't think so. Looks scary nonetheless. Tier, give me quick heals. Just to be safe. If you make sushi in a volcano, it would just be grilled fish. It's not quite sushi, is it? Doesn't sound great. Tier's gonna open a restaurant that can only make sandwiches? I'm going to some of those. That's Jimmy John's right there. A restaurant that can only make sandwiches. I enjoy those. You're gonna destroy the moon to get rid of them. You joke, Marksman, but that is like the most anime thing possible. Huh, we can't get down this passageway. How can we clear out this passageway? We have to destroy the moon! I assume. Jimmy John's is delicious. That's my favorite sandwich place, but we've got a whole bunch of other ones that I haven't tried yet. I think that is damaging me. I gotta stop doing that. Workshed, you gotta go to sleep. Alright, Workshed, you get a good rest. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for those gift subs as well. You have been amazingly generous tonight, and I appreciate that. So you have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you around. Go through the lava, coward. I'll pass. I'm gonna pass. Subway stresses me out. I don't like Subway's bread. It's too light. I need more substantive bread in my life. It's important. I need substantive bread. That does sound like very anime moon. Are there chests around here to be had? Oh jeez. That might be the way to go next. Fight this guy and then check over to the left. Oh jeez. Oh, there's so many enemies here. Ah, those guys are toast. Take this bat out because they're usually pretty weak. Revitalize, excellent. Let's see, look to Pokemon Crystal in the 3DS. $26 for a Game Boy Color game. Rarity is real, man. Rarity is real. You know, I never got to go to Quiznos back in the heyday. I didn't think I was a sub-sandwich guy back then. Turns out I am actually a sub-sandwich guy. But no, I've never actually got ever to make it over there. But yeah, I know Subway is the same way. Subway is I don't know, it feels like the most passive-aggressive of all sandwich places. I'll be like, I want pepperoni over my sub. And they'll put like 2 pieces on. And I'll be like, are we doing this? Is this what we're doing right now? And it is what we're doing. It is always what we're doing. Let's head back over here. And what is over this way? See a chest all the way over there. And I want it. But how do I get to it? I remember that one. Whoa!
Whoa!
The hell was that?
What in the hell?
It's unbelievable! It's a dragon!
I'm sorry?
Impressive to live inside a volcano like this.
If we go this way, we'll have to settle things with him. Or should I say, her.
Goodness, Colonel! Do you know how to tell the sex of dragons?
If you could observe how they breathe fire...
Amazing. Jade, you really do know everything, huh?
And be able to determine their sex, wouldn't it be interesting? Was all I was going to say.
Jade, you troll!
Well, shall we move on?
God damn it!
I figured as much.
No kidding.
I see chests over here. Should we fight the dragon? It's not even a question. Of course we should fight the dragon. Oh god, lava's coming. See how high does it rise? Go, 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 go. Oh, a Carmine chamber. That's totally worth our while. Go ahead and equip that on somebody. Probably Luke. Yeah, Carmine's red. Let's see, what have I been using recently? The light spear cannon I've been using a lot of. What else do I even have equipped on him? Rending Fang Blade. Let's put it on Rending. Or, ooh, Devil's Inferno. Forgot I've got that. No, let's put it on Rending Fang Blade. That's fine. FSC, Luke. Rending Fang Blade. Oh, I've already got one on there. Alright. In that case, yeah, Devil's Inferno. Toss one on there. Why not? You have said dragons for days, Red. You predicted it. You felt it in your heart, and it came true. That dragon is going to punch the shit out of me. I'm a little worried about that. But we'll see what we can do. Alright. Take this guy out so we don't have to worry about fighting him later. Oh, this guy looks big and scary. Ooh. Nice, I didn't realize I had the field of phonons under me. There, I saw. Oh, thank goodness for field of phonon changes. Love doing that. Stun lock him to death. We're almost good. Don't interrupt my spellcaster. There we go. That dragon does even lift. Can confirm. Can you do what I did in Inquisition? Just cheese the shit out of this dragon? I cheese the shit out of some dragons in Inquisition as well. I'm right with you there. If there is a way, I'm gonna look for it. Alright. Every time we go someplace hot like this, I always wonder if Jade's using some kind of phonic art to keep himself cool. Yes, I get the same feeling. That's not fair. Oh, please, there's no way I could use phonic arts that precisely. No, there has to be some secret to it. Maybe in those clothes? Yes, Malkuth could easily have invented air-conditioned uniforms. Take it off. What? Yeah, take it off. Yes, remove it right now. Take it off! Calm down, you. What are you? I can't believe you're trying to undress a soldier in his 30s. How could you? Huh? Wait, what was under his uniform? What was under his uniform? Wow! Are you okay? If that gets you, it'll leave you with more than just blisters. I'm okay, barely, but is there anything we can do about the lava bursts? We'll have to watch its movement and tread carefully. Sure would be easier if we could fly. Mew? Mew can fly! Get naked, Jane! Alright, while I'm here, do we have anything that protects against fire? I imagine we probably got something. What do we have? Let's look. Is it Garnet 5th Phonon? It's got some resistance. I don't know how much resistance. But sure, let's put a Garnet on Luke for right now. And hopefully he'll be a little bit better. Wait for the lava to pass, and then go. Run, run, run! Oh god! Alright, we can't go that way. Oh god! Oh, he nailed us. We're okay. Oh god! Kill la Kill starring Jade. I'd watch it. Yeah, we're having the conversation while we're baking a pizza and the dragon's shooting at us all at once. That's amazing. A rare circlet. Who's wearing a circlet right now? Anybody? Nobody is wearing a circlet right now. Never mind. Run! Lava everywhere. We didn't actually get to fight the dragon back there. Are we still gonna fight the dragon? Is that still on the menu? Are we gonna get back there and fight him? I kinda got all jazzed up for fighting the dragon. I was all excited for that to be a thing that happens, and it didn't happen. Help me out here, game. Ow. Thank you for heals. Dragon is monk levels, that son of a bitch. That's not even remotely fair. Dragons shouldn't be able to multi-class? How rude. I think I got my block up in time for that one. There we go. Alright. Thank goodness for pizza. The dragon isn't a class. Oh yeah, dragon is a race. But still, there used to be racial class restrictions in D&D. Dragons shouldn't be able to multi-class. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. Does this lead down to the dragon? I see a chest down there, and I want it. Oh god. Oh, it's just over here. Dragons aren't supposed to be fair, they're dragons. I suppose that's true, but that doesn't mean I like it any better. Because I don't like it at all, as a matter of fact. Don't care for it. Dragons are big old jerks, and I hate them. Somebody give me some heals here. There we go. See, the old days are gone. You don't have to do an arcane ritual to be a bard anymore and pull out a chart to figure out if attack hits. It's true. It is much better than it used to be. I choose you, Dragonite. Oh god. Just. Life bottle. Oh god. Oh god, we took a bunch of damage from that. Tear, heal me up. What's over here? More chest? Oh, there's a save point over here. I totally missed, but he's defenseless now. Block. Nice. Defenseless again. Oh no, your ankles, they burn! They burn like actual fire because of actual fire. Why is the screen cap for BoJack, Jade Curtis under BoJack Horseman? Or why is, oh, the other way around. That's weird either way. I don't understand. Tier learned Life Up. What is Life Up? That sounds cool. AD skills, tier. Stat boost increases the effect of stat boosts. What is the life up here? Status guard. Oh, that one. Was it not her? I thought it was her. Life up. Here we go. Occasionally increases max HP after battle. Alright, so that's what Natalia must have had. Gotcha. I like it. Almost touching lava kills you. Oh, jeez. I watched games. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's true. It's not a pleasant process. Is that a healing? Alright, cool. We're all healed up there, too. Let's go ahead and save. Make this a danger save. It's dangerous. You'd watch it? I could see that. That could probably work. Oh, alright. We've cleared 450 fights in this game. That's pretty intense. I think we must have passed the dragon. I think I must have passed the path you take to get to the dragon. That's unfortunate. I wanted to fight a dragon. That would have been so cool! Oh, jeez, that's a lot of lava. And we're going this way. And now I want to go this way. Anything over here? Cool chest or something? There's literally nothing! Well, that was dangerous. Oh wait, no, is Dragonfight back on? I think Dragonfight might be back on. We might still be fighting Dragon. That'd be rad! In which case, I need to grind out my over limit. We need to make sure I'm going to get to over limit before this boss fight, because I'm absolutely going to need to Mystic Art all over this boss. Especially if we actually want to beat him. We're going to need to use that. But we're pretty close. We are pretty close to being able to do that. Oh, alright, so I hit over limit. We're good, we're good. Finish this guy off. There we go. Oh, knock him down. There we go. It's true. That does seem good for my benefit. Jade's voice actor was the main villain in Judgment? That is amazing. I love that. That's fantastic. I still want to play Judgment someday. Sega, let me play these cool games on stream.
Careful! Here it comes!
We're doing this!
Wait for an opening, then attack. Now, let's go!
Alright, we're doing this! Possibly optional boss fight. Alright, first order of business, run back a little bit. Items. Me. And magic lens. Naturally, he's weak against water. And he's got 95,000 HP. So not as bad as Van. Hope this doesn't drag on. Thank you, somebody needed to go there. Alright, Jade, you're kind of a moron. So we're going to turn off Thunderblade, turn off Flame Burst, turn off Turbulence, leave you with no elements except Blessed Drops. Blessed Drops you need to use constantly. Please do the thing. Alright, let's go! Oh man, he does some damage. Yeah, he's definitely ready to go. Over limit. And Mystic Art. 21,000 damage and 53 hits. Holy shit. I'm like a god. And I get knocked down as soon as I say that. Instant karma never fails. Oh, thank you for heals. We're doing some fantastic damage here, though. I keep getting knocked down. I keep thinking I'm getting killed, but no, we're okay. Wow. All right, kind of rolled that dragon. Kind of rolled it. Whew. Hell yes. Hell yes. Yeah, the party is set to save over limit unless they get in trouble. So they use it sometimes, but not often. Of course she does some damage. Yeah, it does make sense. Jade used water magic a couple times, and it hit for like 11,000 damage per hit, so that was pretty intense. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never ever gonna keep me down. This is true. Dovahkiin! Dovahkiin! Thank you for the GGs. Oh, alright. And now I make some pizza to celebrate. Of course we do. Natalia's max HP increase. Tyr's max HP increase. Natalia learned happiness? What does that mean? Yeah, Jay doesn't have any heals, so he's just spamming his attack magic. Nice!
I feel kind of bad for it.
Yeah, we were the ones to come into its home uninvited.
I'm concerned for Ion's safety. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Woo! That was badass, and I'm happy about that. So what did we get for that? We got... Let's see, we got a Red Sage, increases max HP by 30. We'll use that on Luke. Also, I notice I have a Red Savory, increases max TP by 30. We will use that on Tyr, my healer. And I got Red Lavender, increases physical attack by 3. We'll use that on Luke. Sweet. And we got a Ruby as well, I think they said. Let's see what that is. It's Earth Resist. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If Mew is the one to die at the end, I might feel safe. Alright, what else did we need to do after that battle? We need to check that AD skill, because what the heck is Happiness? Why do we have an AD skill called Happiness? I thought it was Tyr. Was it Jade that learned it? Did I miss it again? I might have missed it again. I don't see it on Tyr. Was it Jade that learned it? Somebody learned a skill called Happiness, and I want to know what it is. Rhythm. Tap X repeatedly while casting spells and increase casting time. Cool. Oh, it was Natalia. Alright. There it goes. Occasionally increases XP after battle. Alright. That's neat. I'm down with that. Let's put things back on Jade now. So we'll leave him with Blessed Drops, Thunderblade, Flame Burst, and... Does he need an Earth one in there too? Wind, Fire, Water, and Ground Dasher. There we go. Alright, now he's got all his spells unlocked. All the ones we want him using anyway. Hey Tyr, what is the planet score anyway? Is it any different from the regular score? Planet score records the entire life of the planet. It's the score written on the 7th phone stone. 7th phone stone? The one we saw at the planet's core? Yes, the planet score written there can only be read by the phone master, by Ion. But it places a tremendous burden on the reader. A burden? He's so weak in the first place. Is he okay doing that? Of course he isn't. Ion. Damn it! Yeah, we gotta go save him. Oh, is this a dead end? Do we have to go back from here? Ah, shoot, we gotta go back. Alright, well, we gotta kill a boss. That was pretty badass. I'm still pretty happy about that. Lucas had months to learn some basic stuff. Months he was bored. Yeah, he kind of sat on his ass. He could have been using that time. He did not use that time. Yeah, we already knew he wasn't. I don't know why Luke's like, wait, he's gonna be okay. I know we've already talked about him not being okay, but he's gonna be okay, right? No, Luke. We've been over this. We have been over this. Now, here's the save point. Let's make sure and save after having beaten that boss. After having clobbered that boss, that was badass. Alright. And there was one other junction up here. We're going to check that out. And see if we need to go back further otherwise. Yeah, that one to the right-hand side of the screen. We're going to check that out. Beat the boss with his own severed limbs. We weren't quite that brutal, but that does sound pretty metal. LTG, you got to get some rest. Well, thank you for hanging around, LTG. Hope you had a good time hanging out with us. You get some good rest, have a good day at work tomorrow, and we will see you around. Alright, so this isn't the way forward, but there is a chest over here, so we'll make it work. Cavalry! She learned a new ability called Cavalry. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see what that is. Still need to find out what the field of phonon changes are for most of Luke's abilities. I'm kind of imagining... Well, no, I suppose we've seen weirder. I want to find out what his flame abilities sync is. But I see a lot of our parties using a lot more, making a lot more field of phonons. We should hopefully be able to find out a little bit easier. I got water one right there, which we didn't really get to make use of. Get this guy taken out. We're good. Alright. Keep cooking that pizza. Delicious, delicious pizza. The love guys do have tiny little feet. It's kind of adorable. Dosanga, what in the heck is that? That gear? That weapon? That is a weapon. It's not a very good weapon, unfortunately. I think we might have went overboard with the weapons we bought at Baticul. We might have skipped like a weapon generation right there. So it's possible the weapons we're going to find for a little while aren't going to be as good as what we got already. Alright, so we need to head south from here back to the save point. And then we'll go back a little bit and see if we can find an alternative path from there. It's a trip. Oh, gee. Was that another pun? I sense that might have been another pun. Alright, so now we gotta remember where we came from and what the alternate path is. Ow. Get these guys out! Severed Fate. I don't remember what that is, but that sounds cool. That is a really neat name. Alright. Wrecking these guys up now. So these guys are giving good experience. They're not super duper hard, so I'm definitely enjoying fighting them. Oh, that hurt though. There's a field of phonon change. And we did find one of them, and that's awesome. And I'm happy about that. Alright, let me check that out in a second. That's my pizza. Alright. So Luke's Luke's normal ability uses wind. And his left and right uses fire. Or no, his left and right uses earth. Cool. But I just need to find out what his down and up use, and we'll be good. Alright. Keep moving. Keep moving. There's so much lava. Ow! Ow, it burns! Oh, God, it burns! We're okay. We're fine. It's no big. And I think this is where we're heading next. I don't think we went through this cave before. Could be wrong, but I don't believe so. So much fire everywhere. Yeah, this doesn't look familiar. Oh, this is chest though. Lunar Guard. That sounds cool. Light armor imbued with the power of the moon. Cool. That's a little bit better than what we got. Put that on my healer. Give her them big guards. Yeah, this is a big dungeon. Not nearly the biggest dungeon we've seen in this game, but it's a big one. I think it's just a little confusing in the layout, and we're having to do some backtracking since we fought that dragon. In the name of the moon, Tyr will punish you. It's true. That's her gig. She'll do it. She won't feel bad about it in the slightest. Alright, go back through here. M-O-O-N. That spells lunar. But is it Silver Star Story or Eternal Blue? Alright, now here I don't remember which way is forward or backwards. I think... yeah, we've been through here before. This way we've been. Hey, Shannon! Welcome in. How are you doing today? Sorry if I missed you back there. It has been a heck of... alright, so we have to keep going back. We've been back there, but everything else is just a dead end. Want a hint? Yes. Unless I've already passed where I was supposed to go. Alright, so they're not letting me go down that way one way or another. That's unfortunate. Oh, is there another chest I haven't gotten here? I think there is. Hello. I see you hiding back there. Sunlight chamber? What in the heck is a sunlight chamber? Enable the ability to use field of phonon arts in low-level field of phonons. Ooh, that is interesting right there. I like the sound of that very much. So basically it just allows me to use field of phonon effects much more often than I normally would. You think I'm on the wrong side of the save point? Oh, that's a long way to backtrack at this point. I may as well just keep going the way I'm going at this point. What do we want to put that on, even? Yeah, let's try putting that on scare shots. See how that works. That is very cool. We haven't seen any of those yet in the game so far. Yeah, I think there was an alternate path to go all the way at the beginning that avoided the dragon entirely. And if not, we probably missed some chests, so either way, that's probably the way we want to go. I need to remember next time I'm going to feel the phone on to try my up and down special abilities, see if I can find the synchros on those. We've got it for my other ones. Oh, jeez, that knockdown. Defenseless, nice. Hit him while he's down. Hit him while he's... There we go. Alright. There's some more pizza. We're getting a lot of cooking done, if nothing else, so that's good. Go around. And back here in this room, I think, is where the other divergence we haven't checked out is. Let's see if we can find another alternate path in here that we can take. Oh, jeez, the lava. Oh, God. Yeah, because there's another treasure chest over there that we haven't gotten either. Was it up this way, or is this back the way we came from? I don't remember. Chris, thank you for the host as well. I appreciate that. Alright, I see a chest back here, so this must have been the way we came. So let's try going to the right from here. Now. Doing okay. I go into the right. See where this takes me. Let's see if this is another path to get forward. Seems like it goes... Oh, it just goes to two chests. Dang it! Cobalt chamber and a pineapple shell. Alright. Well, it was worth going over to at least, but now we're going to have to go back towards the dragon, so... Yeah, that was a lot of backtracking for nothing, unfortunately. Blue chamber. Let's see. Let's put blue chamber on Mercury. She hasn't used that very much, so I don't think that would be a big deal. She doesn't use that much either. Sharpness. Temporarily increase the physical attack of one ally. Increase the length of effectiveness. Sure. Put that on sharpness. Cool, cool. I'm down with that. Alright, back to the save point. The good news is these enemies aren't taxing us too much, but we are getting tons of experience, and, perhaps more importantly, we are cooking a shitload of pizza. Tyr's already up to a 1-star pizza chef. So that's amazing, and I'm pleased. And plus, this will still give me a little bit more time to get all the adrenaline out of my system from fighting a goddamn dragon. Because let me tell you, I got a lot in there right now. Shoot, I'm taking some damage. Revitalize! Thank you. I probably should have just left it so Jade can't cast anything but water in this dungeon, because I'm going to assume every enemy is weak against water in this dungeon. That would make a lot of sense. Alright. Tyr's max HP increased. Meets pizza. Alright. Let's see how quickly we can get back to where we were, shall we? Ow. Ow. And how many dumb things I can do in the name of glorious, glorious expediency. Which is, you know, probably a lot, let's be honest. It's most likely going to be a lot of things. Come on, drop that block. Drop that block. Avant-garde break. This I promise. Come on, there we go. He's toast. That guy knocked down Jade? How rude. Get away from my spellcaster. He's delicate and dainty. Luke's gonna be Lieutenant Dan after this. Walking through lava is definitely not good for your health. Alright, we're out of pizza ingredients. Let's start learning sushi then. Burnt sushi! Alright, so yes, it turns out cooking sushi in a volcano is in fact a very bad idea. Because then you get burnt sushi. How we cook sushi in a volcano? How do you burn sushi? You cook it in a volcano. That's about how you do that. Normally I'd say that'd be super impossible, but anything's possible inside the horrible heat of a volcano, it turns out. Alright, let's wait for the lava to subside here. Try and actually play this a little bit smart for a change, and we're going. Yeah, rain failing to make a sandwich in Symphonia. Oh my god. That one! Using only bread! That one I've got some questions about. I mean, I'm no master cook or anything, but that one I feel like I'd be able to pull off. I think if it came down to it, I could probably figure that one out. Let's see, rain is a cooking nightmare, but a toxicology wondermind. I suppose that's a good thing to put in your resume. Good positive resume builder right there. You'll probably get better paying jobs for toxicology than being able to cook anyway. Unless you're like really, really good at it. That's probably for the best. But still, that is an accomplishment either way. I'm with you there. Alright, there she was able to make sushi well. You just put two pieces of bread together. I mean, I've burned spaghetti before. So, cooking nightmares are possible. You somehow made the result inedible. Maybe she was using bad ingredients, like damp, moldy bread. That could be a thing. I suppose that'd explain it. Wouldn't a spicy cake be a break? Oh yeah, wasn't that another thing she did? Talking about making a spicy cake and everyone's like, please never attempt that. How the hell did you burn the spaghetti? I didn't put enough water in the pot. So, some of the spaghetti was like leaning on the side of the pot. And it burned touching the side of the pot because it wasn't in the water. And that is the objectively wrongest way to make spaghetti. In case anybody was curious what the wrongest way to make spaghetti was. I have discovered this thing, so you don't have to. Be thankful. I think we're heading down this way now. Already got turned around again. Already got that chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We all have to start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere. What about over a campfire and a stick? Alright, if you're not using water at all, that's probably an even worse way to make spaghetti. I'll admit it. But I'm gonna assume people know better than to attempt anything like that. Hit it with my feel the phone on chain because I can. Let's see, what did I do to spaghetti? I cooked it in too little water, so the spaghetti was leaning against the side of the pot and it burned. So yes, it is possible to burn spaghetti. Dark chocolate spicy cake does sound like a thing. That I can get behind. Right, we'll save again here. And then hopefully we can find which way to go. And Gimagumo, if you happen to know where to go from here, feel free to let me know, because I feel like we already checked everything out here. What does Shay need? What do I need? A nice lava cake! No more lava! I'm done with lava after this. I have had it up to my burned ankles with lava. Oh yeah, I have heard of that. I have heard of using uncooked spaghetti to light a candle. Which is unusual, but I can see the logic in it at least. Let's see, like right after the save point? Or in this room? Let me take a look. Now, the save point, it doesn't look like there's any branching path here. It just goes straight through. Mr. Lava! I mean, no one's ever called me that before, but if you want to start now, that'd be fine. How are you doing, Zig Cat? How is the weekend going for you so far? Pleasure to see you in here. I want cake, too. Is that doable? Can we get cake? No, we just hit the save point, and we just went past the save point. So over here is just a chest, so it's not in there. Doing fine, Zing. Good to hear, good to hear. So we're going to keep heading back towards the dragon then. Keep heading in that direction, see what we can see. And there's another path over here, but I think this is just a dead end, straight up. Yeah, literally just a dead end there. Were we here to find Van or something? No, we're here to find Phone Master Ion. And unkidnap him, because he keeps getting kidnapped every time we look away. Alright, here's where we fought the dragon. Oh! We go into... Oh, there's a crater there. God damn it. So it was right under the dragon is where we needed to go. We were literally right there. Son of a bitch. And obviously the dragon wasn't optional, because we already looked where to go. We already looked and there wasn't any other paths here. Yeah, we need to kidnap Ion preemptively to keep other people from kidnapping him, is I think the thing to do. Because if we're not going to kidnap him, somebody else is. And we need to put a stop to that as quickly as possible. So neither of those appear to be a water field of fauna. That's unfortunate. Did we leave Annis behind when we knew she's got some explaining to do? Because she definitely betrayed us, and we're kind of pissed off about that. Tyr learned Resurrect. Nice. Yeah, she's got a lot of explaining to do for the whole betrayal thing. She's got a little bit of plausible deniability, because it sounds like her parents were kidnapped, but still... We've seen her parents walking around, so her parents haven't always been kidnapped. That's true of a lot of anime characters, Jenna. There's a lot of small, young boys in anime that are voiced by girls just to make them... So you don't have to have them voiced by actual prepubescent boys, because labor laws and stuff. Is that a giant crystal? What is this room now? Hostage parents' betrayal explained, true, but...
Which will ultimately lead to the downfall of Aldrand.
Oh, goddammit, he's already reading the thing.
ND 2019. The forces of Kimlaska Landvaldir shall march northward through the Rugnica Plains.
And we already heard this.
After inflicting atrocities upon the villages in their wake, the army shall surround the fortress capital.
So wait, that giant stone there, the entire thing was the seventh phone stone? Because if you notice, last time we were here in this very room, Annis was trying to get us out of the room as quickly as possible.
Within a fortnight, the city shall fall. The Kimlaskan army will stain the Malku throne with the blood of its last emperor.
Holy shit!
Their howls of victory shall resound throughout the land.
This doesn't sound like a very pleasant prophecy.
ND 2020. A mountain of corpses shall bury the fortress capital.
What?
Death and disease shall envelop the city. The plague born thence shall become a new poison unto humanity, killing all within its reach.
I don't think I like this prophecy.
Its spread shall mark the true end of Malkuth. Kimlaska shall enjoy decades of prosperity as the plague of Malkuth grows. Ultimately, the plague will be brought into the Kimlaskan kingdom by a single man.
You!
That doesn't sound like a happy prophecy.
Stop it, Ion! You have to stop!
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a Kimlaskan city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the taint.
He said taint.
There, salvation shall be found through the use of a forbidden power.
Ion, are you okay?
Luke, that was my reading of the score for you.
That's why he kept reading, because he wanted Luke to hear it.
A single path among your many possible futures. I know you don't depend on others, but this was the only way I could help you.
Shut up! You've helped us out 1,000,000 times! And you'll keep helping!
Luke, don't look at me like that. There are plenty of replacements for me.
How can you say that? Those other replicas don't know me at all! You're the only Ion that went to the Cheagle Woods with me.
Tyr, come closer. I will take the miasma from your body into my own.
Sorry, what?
But Phone Master, you'll...
I told you before, there's only one way to save you. The 7th phonons are drawn to one another. As my own 7th phonons dissipate, so will your contaminated ones.
Oh.
Ion!
Don't you see? This way. Tyr is safe.
Ion!
You don't have to watch over me anymore, Anis.
I'm so sorry, Ion.
Thank you for everything, my most cherished.
Ion!
Huh. The best replica of the bunch, and even he couldn't read the score properly.
Oh, you're a dead man, Mose.
Score, score, score! Is that the only thing you can think of? The score isn't worth a damn!
Preposterous fool! The score is crucial to mankind's continued survival.
Mankind can get by just fine without it.
It promises prosperity for all. What possible reason could we have to ignore it? I am a watcher. I have been charged with protecting and guiding humanity. I swear I will use these replicas to bring about war as foretold in Yulia's score. Therein lies our only path to salvation.
What should we do? These are civilians. Fighting them would be far too...
Those people won't harm you unless someone directs them to. I can swear to that.
Please, allow Grand Maestro Mose to leave unharmed. They'll back down peacefully if you do.
Oh, but I want to kill him so bad. I want to kill him so bad. Angel Snowfall, welcome in. How are you doing today?
But he's escaped. There's nothing we can do now.
Still, to think that so many replicas have been created...
It must have been the result of Thaumacrine data Van left behind. There's no way they could have made replicas of the people of Hod without it.
We can investigate this later. For now, let's escort Anis's parents to Daath. Anis, that's all right with you, I presume?
Yes.
Hey, Anis, thanks for getting your charge killed. You had one job. You literally had one job.
Arietta, if you move around, your wounds will reopen.
You killed him! Anis, you killed Ion!
That's fair.
Please, wait. It's only because Mose has taken us hostage.
Papa, be quiet. Yeah, I did. Want to make something of it, Gloomietta?
Oh god, someone's going to die here today.
Ion helped me so much. This is beyond avenging Mommy, Anis. I'll avenge Ion, too. Anis, I challenge you to a duel. Accepted.
Oh god.
Anis!
I have to finally settle things with her. I'll send someone to tell you the time and place later. And I'll never forgive you if you run away.
Anis, a duel? This is foolishness. Can't you talk about this? I'm sure Arietta would understand.
Mama, be quiet.
But Anis!
Shut up!
Wait, Anis!
Let's split up and look for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo's absolutely ignored all the horrible things in that score, because that doesn't sound like Priest for Everyone. That sounds like the worst thing ever. Yeah, she just left. It shouldn't be hard to look for her. Kids these days don't do duels right. It's shameful is what it is. I'm sure Annis will be safe as long as she's with you. Please take care of Annis. But she's a betrayer. She betrayed us. You'll have to excuse me. I'll leave searching for Annis for the rest of you. Sometimes people want to be alone. I'd like to leave her to herself, personally. And besides, there's something I'm more worried about than Annis. Yulia may in fact have truly read a score of destruction. If that's so, then what Van is doing may actually make a certain amount of sense. Oh, that's the last thing I want to think about is Van being in the right in any way, shape, or form. I'm still going to kick his ass again, though. That much you can be sure of. Annis' failure seems a bit ionic. Oh, God. Yeah, she could have told us something. Anything. And no, she didn't. And now her one job was protecting Ion, and now he's dead. Because of her. Annis, where'd she go? I think I know how she feels. She's being crushed by the weight of what she's done. She's blaming herself for everything. We leave her alone, it'll destroy her. We gotta find her. I have a suspicion she may be in the, Ion's room. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, definitely the score seems to be predicting some terrible, horrible things that maybe we want to prevent. But also, Van's killed a whole lot of people. It is definitely her fault. There's extenuating circumstances, I guess, but she definitely deserves some repercussions for this. We did definitely forgive Luke for, you know, killing thousands of people with nothing but the power of his own idiocy. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I go in here? Can we go in here before? It's locked. Nope, we can't go over there. Oh, Luke thought he was going to save a town from miasma, but it turned out Van was just misleading him. And so instead of saving the town, he blew it up and killed thousands of people inside of it. Nearly killed himself, but he managed to survive that much. So yeah, that was bad. That was a bad time. We did forgive him for that because it wasn't, you know, he was misled. He was tricked into it. Van did everything wrong. Don't you dare, Marksman. Don't you dare. Alright, let's head up to Phone Master Ion's room and see if she's in there. Because she's upset about Phone Master Ion. Maybe she just go back to his room, right? That makes sense in my head. Let's see. I think it was over here. Either that or it was straight up from here. This is Ion's chamber. Well, it looks like I wasn't the only one with this idea. When Sync passed away, Ion cried. I think Ion really didn't want to die, and Annis probably knows that. I feel so sorry for her. She had to choose between her parents and Ion. Alright, yeah, when you put it that way, that is a pretty heavy decision. It's true. Yeah, no, he is right about the score being used too much. You are 100% correct about this, but there's better ways to go about it than, you know, mass murder like he do. You're gonna have a hard time getting me on the same page of the mass murder that he do. See, I think there is a happy middle ground between a lot of the factions here, where we can wean people off the score without, you know, horrendous genocides. Have some red lyrium. Is it intriguing? No, we're not supposed to do that. Red lyrium's bad. It's bad for you. Not supposed to. It's delicious, but I'm not supposed to. Bad. Is there anything over here? Anything left behind in his chambers? No, nothing in here. Just a little lick, a little sniff. Oh, I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? Maybe that would help somehow. Possibly. Van is convinced the score will autocorrect for deviations? Or I think he's convinced it's going to try to autocorrect anyway. That anything we do is going to, he has to do something like super duper major to push it off course. I don't want to end up like Bartrand, but maybe he was just weak. Maybe with my powerful gaming skills, I'll be okay. I don't actually know what any of these other symbols go to. Yeah, he hasn't actually said where these go to. I don't know if I should try one of those. Yeah, let's give it a shot. See where that takes me to. I'm assuming it's somewhere in the cathedral. I have no idea where I am right now. No, I wasn't gonna. I was just joking. I was just joking about the red lyrium. It's fine. It's okay. I wasn't gonna. No matter how tempting it is. No, I'll stay here for right now. I am a little bit lost, but we need to keep exploring around. That's where it starts. Suddenly you're killing friends. This is the least bad option. You're probably right. It's a slippery slope. Oh, there's so much badness going on in this game right now. Everything is terrible forever. Good God, this cathedral's enormous. We could be here forever. I'm glad they've got those little guys stationed all over the place in case I get lost. It's like, do you just want to go to the entrance? I can send you to the entrance. Actually, very handy. Only until you kill the final boss. Van's gonna blow up the world while we're wandering around in this cathedral. Like, where the hell did Annis go? Oh yeah, stealing the Elder Scroll in Oblivion. That's a pro moment in that game. I love that. Very cool throwback. All those hallways. Now, who even lives in here? What is the point of all these hallways? We haven't even seen any useful rooms in a while. Who designed this madness? Oh god, now there's a dead end here. I'm definitely lost. Take me down to the entrance. Alright, let's actually go back to the entrance and we'll start looking from there. See if we can spot anything from over this way. I was pretty sure he'd be over by Bone Master's room. She would be over by Bone Master's room, but not. Better cheer Annis up once we find her. I can't do it. I've gotten a lot better, but because of my little phobia, Annis will wind up worrying about me instead of herself. Well, at least he's aware of his flaws there. Let's check in the chapel. Maybe she's in there. Oh, there she is.
So, you were out here. Look, everyone's worried about you. Oliver and Pamela, too.
Don't talk to me about them.
Come on, Annis, you couldn't have done anything differently. He was holding your parents hostage.
No! I was lying to Ion from the very start. Mose ordered me to report everything Ion did. Trying to stop the war, spending time with you guys, I reported it all.
Annis, that's all...
Listen! The attack on the Tartarus, the ambushes by the 6 god generals, it's all my fault!
Oh no, I hadn't even thought of that.
Wasn't that all because you were worried for your parents?
Papa's pretty gullible. right?
It really is.
When I was really little, he got scammed for a ton of money and got deep into debt. Mose bailed him out. Since then, my parents have worked for the cathedral without pay.
Ah.
I couldn't disobey his orders.
I know.
I hated it all along. Ion was so trusting. It really hurt to have to lie.
Yeah.
But I loved Mama and Papa.
Annis, you did the right thing.
It wasn't right. It wasn't right at all. I killed Ion! Poor Ion. It's all my fault. And now he's dead.
Annis, here, take this. I picked it up in Mount Zalejo. It's a fragment of the phone stone from the score Ion read.
Ion's phone stone.
What are you going to do now? Do you want to stay in Daath?
No, I'm going with you. I think that Ion would have wanted to help you if he had lived.
Thanks. Let's head back and see everyone then.
I watched games going hard to the puns there. I love that.
It appears you've calmed down a bit.
And yeah, you're right, Rin. We knew before that her parents were deep in debt, but the fact that her parents were under Moses' thumb and that was forcing her to do horrible things, that makes the money obsession much more understandable.
Yes, Colonel. I'd like to stay with you all and think about what I should do from here on.
Stay strong, Annis. What should we do next? It would be hard to pursue the score further until the order has been restructured. And we don't have the first clue about where to search for Ash.
I'd like to put Ion's final reading of the score to use.
You mean that bit about finding out how to clear away the miasma in Belkand?
You're right. Ion sacrificed everything to give us that clue.
I agree. That's all we have to go on at the moment.
That said, we will have to deal with this issue eventually. We stopped Van's vision of a world where the score can't be read. But it's not as if we fully support the score either.
Once things have settled down, we should hold a summit about what to do with the score.
Yes, you're right.
Alright, so I guess we're heading back to Belkand, it sounds like? Ion, it's all my fault. I'm sorry. You only lived a few years. I should have died instead. Oh. Yeah, they do need to get rid of the score, but it's not like they can just throw it out overnight. There'd be riots, there'd be chaos in the streets, mass despair. They gotta find some way to gradually get rid of it, I think. Or at least find some way to convince people it's okay to get rid of it. Ion, why'd he go and read the planet score? Because Annis's parents were being held hostage? Or... He's quite intelligent. He knew we would try to rescue him, so he may have chosen his own death. In order to remove the miasma from Tyr's body. Tyr knew that. I think she knows. She looked depressed ever since we got back, just like Annis. Ion, why'd you go and throw your life away, you idiot? Luke, you're blaming the wrong person. It was Mose who forced Ion to make that choice. Yeah, Mose, you're gonna pay for this. Seriously, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Mose. Ion died so he couldn't be abducted again. He's being kidnapped in heaven now. Kidnapped from the great beyond. Just turn the scoreboard off, goddammit. So we rejected the score, but now we have to rely on the score Ion read to us? Ion said to treat the score as one possibility out of many. We aren't being forced to obey it. wants it to be used for the future of the world. Not as an unbreakable rule, but as a guide in making decisions. Ion's score is always accurate. Luke, are you saying you don't trust it? Or you don't want to trust it? No, I'm not. I know it's accurate. That's why I'm following it. But if this does succeed, you may be tempted to follow the score again in the future, right? How long can we go on saying just this once before it becomes a habit? So you're gonna ignore Ion's score? Please, you can't do that. I won't. I'm just frustrated with this gap between ideals and reality. Aren't we all, Luke? Aren't we all? Therapy bill for this group is going to be huge. They definitely do need therapy, though. Gotta get these people some serious therapy. Alright, we're doing pretty good on items, but I'll restock on magical lenses. Those are super cheap and we can always use more of those. Couldn't force him to do that, but I suppose he could have just tortured the shit out of him, and he is like a tiny child, so I don't blame him for not being able to resist torture as a tiny child. I'll give him that one, that's fine. Was there a food stand over here somewhere? Is it over here? Oh, there's a grocer. Alright, let's stock up on food because we used up a whole bunch. Especially making all the sandwiches in the world. We're good on onions. We can stock up on tomatoes for pizza. What else do we need? Get some more eggs. Stock up on cheese for pizza. Hopefully we're good there. Let's see, so is Luke a replica of Ash? Yes, Luke is a replica of Ash, and Ash is the original. Kamigumo, you're right, yeah. Can we call an elevator in this town Darth Vader? I do kind of love that. Hey, Cosplay Diver, welcome in. How are you doing today, Cosplay? How has everything been going? How has the holiday been treating you? Hope you've been having a good time. Let's sell some stuff, too. Got some items we can sell. Get some sweet, sweet cash. 22K. Over here. Get rid of all that. That's another 10K. 15K, actually. Nice. We are so very wealthy right now. It's amazing. Let's see. Wonder how that'll work if they find him. One of them should dye their hair. Well, I mean, Luke cut his hair. So you can't tell them apart from the haircuts, at least. Saving up for the real holiday. What's the real holiday, Diver? I'm intrigued. The Ash has long hair and is grumpy, and Luke has short hair and is mopey. Very different. Completely different. Alright, so we are heading to Belkind next. Let's do that thing. Arietta was truly fond of Ion, wasn't she? As was Annis, but the two of them were thinking of different Ions. Ion was a replica after all. The Ion that Arietta liked is long gone. How sad that those misunderstandings have led to a duel. The same could easily have happened with Luke and Ash. Italian tear, huh? Yeah, it could have. I know it is my doing, but Famicry truly is an unethical technology. Yeah, it is. Top of the ship. And head to Belkind? Was it Belkind or Baticul we were heading to? Already forgotten. Falcon, thank you. First, we had another scene here. The meal's ready. Why, thank you, Tyr. You sure learned how to cook a lot of things. With her doing all the cooking, I guess she'd have to get good. How can you say that when it was you who forced her to do it? It's alright. Someone has to cook, after all. Besides, I don't mind cooking. Huh. Guess you're not that different from an ordinary girl after all. No, I mean, it's training for emergency situations. Like love! Domestic training, huh? No, we have to eat in order to live, right? Domestic training and battle training at the same time. Impressive. But I haven't... But you have. This meal is quite delicious. That's not what I mean. Just a domestic training, then? No, really. No, Tyr, don't be so humble. I'm not. You'll make a fine wife quite... Oh, but this is so good. Luke, isn't it about time you rescued her? Why? It looks like she's enjoying it. I assume that's a scene we earned for having her do all that cooking. That's amazing. That was awesome. Poor Tyr. Poor Tyr. Let's land here. Pop in Belkin. Whoa!
Are you all right? Were we too late? Why has he...
He's the third one today.
What's going on?
We've had several unexplained deaths these last few days. It seems like people are dying right after hearing the Order of Lorelei read the score.
What?
It's not an injury. Even the healers can't cure it. Maybe it's a disease?
That's strange. Ion commanded the order to stop public readings.
Well, they started back up just before this miasma stuff started appearing again. A traveling scorer arrived. I asked for a reading myself.
Do you know where that scorer is now?
I think he headed off towards Baticul.
The deaths may be the result of extracting the replica data through Fomicry.
What makes you say that?
During our experiments, we observed that within a week of having their data extracted, some originals died or exhibited physical disorders. The conditions of that man's death closely resembled those of the test subjects that didn't survive.
If someone really is extracting replica data from people, we have to stop them. This world doesn't need any more cases of Ash and me.
Let's talk to Spinoza and then find that traveling scorer.
Let's see, Diver, Friends Miss, you and your old role-playing group are going to California on the 22nd, tour on the 23rd, Disneyland on the 24th and 25th, and back to Maryland to play a campaign you wrote every day until New Year. Holy shit! That is such a cool plan, Diver. I hope everything goes well. That sounds amazing. Let's see, so are all replicas of the game made from dead people? Everybody except Luke that we know is made from dead people. As we just heard, sometimes just making a clone kills the original, so it's a dangerous thing. It is a very dangerous thing. Bring out your dead! I'm not quite dead yet. So, do people die once they've had their replica data extracted? In some cases, yes. Some originals die, but others don't. Like Ash, for example, of course. Of course, but never mind. In any case, we cannot allow them to continue creating replicas. For the sake of both original and replica. Yeah, I agree. For now, let's see what can be done about the miasma. Spinoza may be able to tell us something. Yeah, Ash and Lorelei are just a big question mark at the moment. Let's at least take care of the miasma. Indeed, let's start with what we can handle. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do after all. Alright, do we need to heal up? We do not need to heal up, we're good. So let's find Spinoza in that giant lab that I hate. See if we can talk to him. That was a drink, wasn't it? Yeah. He's hiding something there. Alright. I think Spinoza was off to the left inside there. Guy's sister is dead. As a matter of fact, Guy's entire town was destroyed in the war. So basically everybody Guy knew from his hometown is dead, including his sister. It's kinda horrible. Yeah. Everybody has anime traumatic pasts in here. It's bad times. It's very, very bad times. Not in here. This is all dead end still. And that's why Guy is afraid of girls, too. Because of the horrible, horrible things that happened when his sister died. Bad times. Alright, I think Spinoza was in here. Hopefully he hasn't moved on us. I don't want to go find him again.
Oh, now it's you. Things have really gone from bad to worse here.
I decided not to kill you before, Spinoza. Don't make me change my mind.
Have the core's vibrations gotten too intense for the Tartars to suppress?
Yes. At this rate, there will be nothing to prevent the Earth's liquefaction.
Oh, damn it.
The miasma, the liquefaction. The Cliffoth is going back to the way it was.
And the passage rings have stopped working, so we can't form the dividing line anymore.
I guess we should start thinking of ways to actually destroy the miasma.
Precisely. How about using your hyperresonance, Luke?
But I thought hyperresonance couldn't destroy the miasma.
Hyperresonance can break down matter to an atomic level. I'm no specialist, but it's possible in theory.
Based on the hyperresonance that destroyed Axariuth, they do seem to be quite powerful.
By the way, from your greeting, I assume we're not your first visitors today?
Ash came by to research the flow of 7th Phonon since the land was lowered.
Ash? Ash was here?
Where did he go?
He was staring intently at the Sephiroth measurements we'd taken here.
That was the data from Mount Ronil.
Shall we take a look?
Yeah, we'll hit Baticul after. For now, let's follow Ash.
Alright, so Mount Ronil is where we're going to next. Here we were planning to deal with Ash later, but he pops up anyway. And it involves the score, so out come the God Generals and Moes, and we're still clueless about the key of Lorelei. And we still don't know how to take care of the miasma. What are we supposed to deal with first? For once, I can't blame you for getting flustered. It's probably because they're all closely interrelated. What do you mean, Colonel? They're all strongly bound together. The miasma, the 7th Phonon, the replicas, the score, Lorelei. Ash is involved with every one of those. It's likely he holds the key to them all. That is a guess, is it not? Wow, the Colonel made a guess! I merely thought it would simplify deciding our next destination. So, we should just go after Ash instead of trying to figure everything out? Well, we were running out of options anyway. Even if we went right back to Baticul, there isn't much we could do that would help. We are hardly in condition to hold any sort of conference on the score. So right now, all we can do is follow Ash? Correct. Let's be efficient with it. We can't afford to waste time. Yes, let's head for Mount Ronil. Alright, we can do that then. I wouldn't be surprised if Ash turns out to be a bad guy, because he's so angry anyway. We already dueled him once. There's still a lot of things I don't know, but I'll do my best. Not that I expect to be forgiven that easily. Still might kill you, Spinoza. Live every night in fear. Every night. See you later, Spinoza. Take care of yourself. Why did you duel him? Basically, he's really mad that I exist and that I took his place back in his old home. So he decided that maybe he was just going to kill me. But then he changed his mind. So yeah, he's a fantastic guy. Awesome. Good friend. Big hero.
Jade, about that idea of using a hyperresonance on the miasma.
It was a ludicrous idea. Forget about it.
But if it could really neutralize the miasma...
Have you forgotten? You're a replica, unable to fully control your hyperresonance. One wrong move, and you would die.
Well, then maybe Ash could do it. If we see him on Mount Rainiel...
My apologies. I was unclear. It doesn't matter if it's the original or not. No one could cause a hyperresonance strong enough to destroy all of the miasma on the planet. If he had something to amplify his powers, it might be a different story.
Like what?
You don't know when to give up, do you? Something that would reduce the strain on the body when manipulating hyperresonance.
You're stalling! Like what?
The Sword of Lorelei, for one. One could gather a large amount of 7th phonons with that.
And another?
Any large quantity of 7th phonons. Let's see. Kill around 10,000 7th phonists, or at least potential 7th phonists.
Hang on, I'm taking notes.
Of course, the recoil from the hyperresonance would cause phonon separation, killing the user as well. The miasma would disappear at the cost of 10,000 lives. A small price to some.
But that's...
impossible, obviously. Which is why I told you to forget it.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'll forget it then. No worries! Yeah, it's not Luke's fault it's created. Ash is just kind of a big old dick. That's basically what it comes down to. Ash is a big jerk. Oh yeah, all those boxes are gone. Oh, poison word. Alright, so we just had to wait long enough for all the boxes to disappear? Interesting. So what else is back here then? Can we use Mew back here? I should turn up the sound effects now that we're out of that. Now that we're out of that volcano. Big sound. Turn the sound effects up at like 100. Yeah, let's try it there. I got it, Gabagoomba. Let me work through it. It opened up a thing on the ground. Can we hit it? This is weird, but I'm digging it. Found a grass chamber. Nice, nice. Set that up first. FSC. I don't remember. What do grass chambers do? Reduce TP costs. Right. So let's go to tier. Resurrection. Let's reduce the TP cost of resurrection, shall we? Why not? How circuitous? That was a very weird puzzle. What's this over here? And maybe there's still more to this puzzle? Oh, hey, it's the library! It's a weird secret back door to the library. That's super weird. But cool. Found a secret laboratory. I'm totally about this. Alright. I mean, it's worth it for the grass chamber alone. That's a fantastic find. I'm happy. That was worth the wait. Very cool, very cool. Alright, I'm glad I kept checking over there this whole game. What, you don't have secret passages behind your bookshelves? I actually have a friend that legitimately has in their house a secret room behind the bookshelf. No lie. It is the coolest thing. I am legit super jealous. I totally want one in my house. Alright, let's go ahead and save here. And then we are going to Mount Roneal, which I don't remember what that is, but we can fast travel there now, so it doesn't really matter. Jenny would love a secret room behind a bookshelf. Alright, if any of you in chat could have a secret room behind a bookshelf, what would you put in there? What would go in the secret room behind your bookshelf? Because it's hard enough to make the secret room, but once you've got it, what do you do with it? That's the question. Oh, just keep all your valuable stuff in there, you say, Jenna? That could work. That could work. You'd keep a bookshelf behind your secret bookshelf? What kind of books would you keep in your bookshelf behind your secret bookshelf? Are you still troubled? Jade, everyone's worried about you, wondering what could make you, of all people, think so hard. Is that really the only way to get rid of the miasma? I mean, sacrificing 10,000 7th bonists? This must be quite serious for you to ignore my jab. But Jade, that's the only... 10,000 murders. You've destroyed Axariath, hurt the people of Sheridan, made yourself a lot of enemies. Are you willing to stain your hands with the blood of even more unknown masses? You can't do it. Don't even consider it. But this is the score Ion left for me. You must have seen what would happen. Tell me, Ion, what would you do? What's up, Jade? I thought hell would freeze over before I saw you worry about anything. How rude. I've led a very troubling life, you know. But it's still unusual. What's wrong? I was just preparing some medicines. Medicines? For example, to induce paralysis and temporary unconsciousness, or cause temporary cardiac arrest. Wait, what are you planning to do with those? Oh, I was just curious. Well, don't use them on people, please. But what else would I use them on? Perhaps I'll see if they still work when I mix them into food. I'm staying away from anything he cooks. So am I. He's terrifying! What the hell? What the hell? Alright, where's Mount Roneal? Oh, the ice one. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get into Mount Roneal and then we'll catch up on shit. Wait, where is Mount Roneal? Is it right here? Where's the entrance? Is that it? I don't know that I recognize the entrance. Just park it here, I suppose. That's definitely not the entrance. Oh god! Can I just fly over here? That'd be pretty cool. Ice Diamond, nice. Winter Tomato. Bearskin. More bearskin. More bearskin. More bearskin. That was pretty awesome. How the heck do I get into Mount Roneal? Is it the blue dot? It might be a blue dot on my map. Hang on. Oh god, I watch games. The pun game tonight. I'm impressed. I think it's right here. Where the blue dot is on the map. On the other side? Oh, here it is. It's over on the other side. What is the trail behind Luke when he walks? He was going through a forest, so it was just supposed to be leaves, I think. Alright, let me catch up here real quick. Secret toilet, I like that. Secret books, fair enough. Hey, Dear Fox, welcome in. How are you doing today? How is your weekend going? Pleasure to see you in here as always. Alright, Shannon, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. You take care of yourself, and we'll see you around. Let's see, why do they need special people to read the score when I hear they have this great program called Hooked on Phonics? Oh, God. Because anime magic, basically. I can read a CD without a computer, it's just letters. Let's see, my weekend has been relaxing. How about you? It's been very busy, but I've been doing a lot of fun things, so I'm pretty happy. Thanks for asking. Alright, so we've been here before. We just kind of got to figure out what we're doing back here now. Why do we need to come back? Why did Ash come here?
Is Ash really out here? Things would be easier if I could just call out to him like he does to me.
Nothing you can do about it. Let's start by checking the Sephiroth further on.
Oh my, are you kids looking for the Jewel of Lorelei too?
You are under arrest, and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
How do you know about the Jewel of Lorelei?
Because Ash never shuts up.
Apparently you all failed to get the jewel. Ash was awful mad.
So is Ash here then?
You know, he drones on and on about Natalia this, Natalia that. Now you're droning on and on about Ash this, Ash that. How touching.
60% is Natalia, 30 is the replica, and the rest is Van. Add that all up, and you've got everything the boss ever talks about.
Sounds fun.
I can totally imagine.
Indeed.
Anyway, that means that Ash is here, right?
He's looking for the jewel inside. We were told to wait out here.
Let's go after him. We'll get him on our side this time.
I just know this is going to end in an argument.
I'm going to arrest you jerks someday. Oh, dang it, did I forget to set my category? That's why I forgot to set it. I was having some trouble changing my stream info earlier. But yeah, I'm meant to be in retro right now. My bad. Thank you for letting me know, Teeps. But yeah, Ash has the ability to telepathically call out to Luke. But for some reason, Luke doesn't have the ability to do the same. We don't know why. That is definitely a boob window right there, I would say. So, Ash did receive part of the Key of Lorelei after all. So it would seem. From what the Darkwing said, Ash must have the Sword of Lorelei. He's looking for the jewel, so yeah, he presumably has the sword. Sword of Lorelei. My, Colonel, that was quite a sigh. My apologies, I'm not good at dealing with obtuse children. Did you do something to make Jade angry? He never gets like that. There's no need to ask. Of course you did. I guess nobody trusts me. Not that they're wrong, of course. I love the writing in this game so much. No one puts Shane in the category except Shane. Hey Shira, welcome in! How are you doing today, Shira? And John, congrats on the win. Well, I mean, the only original we know that's still alive is Ash, so we don't really have any other test cases as far as I know. Oh, can I not? I can't go up that ramp, I don't think. You have to update, refresh your stream info, or you'll be in no category. In this case, it was mostly my fault. But I was having trouble setting my stream info at the start of the stream, so I don't feel too bad about it. I don't know what that ability was, but that was probably overkill on those bats. Pizza time? Pizza time. Let's see, is it just me or is Shane getting smaller every time I start the stream? Oh, God! I think I need to fix my camera position and also just stop scooching around while I'm playing things. That battle was quite a performance. Yes, everyone's attacks flowed together, so... Yeah, mine were just perfect! Ha, my attacks worked better. Yeah, right! Of course, right, Tyr? I'll refrain from commenting on that. So what is that supposed to mean? You know what it means, ha! Both of you need to think more about your position. Hey, hey! Calm down, everybody. Natalia, if you would continue? That's quite alright. I want pizza too. You like Tyr? Tyr's fun. Oh, there's an enemy in there. We don't need to melt that. I remember that much. Well, if you remember, last time we came to this ice dungeon, we found a big portion of the dungeon that we couldn't interact with and a huge puzzle that we couldn't figure out how to solve. So I'm like, I wonder if this is an optional puzzle where we'll be coming back here. And sure enough, here we are coming back to the dungeon, so I'm guessing we're going to need to solve that gigantic-ass puzzle we saw before. I'm really interested what the puzzle is this time. Like, what was the missing piece we needed? Or is it going to be a cheat? Oh, I can't make any more pizza, shoot. You guys are so cruel! You're all so cruel. Knife and healer are not words that should be going together? I mean, what is a scalpel but an itty-bitty little knife? Am I wrong? I don't think I am. Did I melt this before? Doesn't look familiar. Oh, it's another enemy! What's tarp? Oh, these guys give me good XP anyway. Take him down! Oh, he's trying to escape! We got him! Alright. Alright, I need to change equipment too, because Luke's still set for fire resistance, and I definitely don't need that anymore. So I'm going to set him to Saphira, because that's a good stat up, and it gives us more money. And... somebody else have something too? She's got the flare cape, but that's just good for her. Ancient ribbon. I thought somebody else had fire resistance, but I don't think anybody had anything special on there. Shane is secretly working for TV companies and wants to push the 65 plus screen sizes so his viewers can still see him. That's actually pretty impressive. I kind of wish I'd thought of that first, but no! No TV companies sponsoring me, unfortunately. Though if anybody wants to, my email's below. Hit me up. I love free TVs and money. And am willing to be a whore for money. That came out wrong. But it sounds weird to say I'd be willing to be a whore for free TVs. I'd be more accurate, but it sounds weird that way. You'll sponsor me? You have a TV? Can I have it? I'll take the TV. Give me TVs. Give me your TV. Let's go ahead and save here. Go ahead and just make this a dungeon save. I mean, for the right price. You only live once, I suppose. I've got my dignity, but not that much. Let's be honest. Alright, through here should get us into the dungeon proper, I believe. Or was it a little farther up? I did just YOLO you. I don't do it often, but it is true. So we go through here. And then we go into the crevasse. Here we go.
So everyone caught caught in the avalanche here managed to get out alive?
Apparently so.
Why would the Major be cooperating with Mose? Their goals were completely opposite.
They've already cooperated several times. Perhaps it suits their respective purposes. Or they may both simply be using one another.
Mose thinks the God Generals follow him, but the God Generals seem to have other ideas.
What's this? ND 1999, in commemoration of the birth of my daughter, Meryl.
What is it, Luke? Find something?
No, just some trash.
Oh, absolutely take a drink there.
Uh-huh.
Meryl, that was Natalia's real name, right? The birth year is the same, too.
I'm sorry. We stopped because of all my chatter. Let's hurry onward.
Such a coincidence, finding something in the snow right where they're staying. I mean, it's clearly dropped by somebody who passed through here, but maybe it was dropped intentionally. Possibly. Obtained lockets. Alright, in we go. Natalia, you were born in the month of Rem 1999, weren't you? Yes. Oh, are you going to give me a present? Huh? Come to think of it, last time she had a birthday, we were busy wandering around Malkuth. Oh yeah, just after Tyr and I were blown all the way over there. My, well, I'll be looking forward to a lovely present. I was just trying to check out the date on the locket. Locket? No, then never mind. It's borderline, but we'll call that a drink too. Who do we know that was here before? I mean, I was here before. Oh my god, did I drop the locket last time I was here? What a plot twist! Holy shit! Oh, are there no good sip emotes? I've seen some sip emotes around. Anybody got some good sip emotes for the occasion? I know there's that Hearthstone with the Hearthstone emote with the glass. You can use that. Drop locket. Luke is Natalia's dad confirmed, of course. No one would expect that coming because it doesn't make the slightest amount of sense. Brilliant. Oh, that works. Hey, buddy.
No sign of the jewel here either. Is that sword the key of Lorelei? You again?
Ash, please tell us. Where is Lorelei being kept? Is Van still alive?
You can contact Lorelei, right? You know where it is, don't you? No, I haven't heard Lorelei since the land was lowered. It won't respond to me either. So it's no use, even to an original.
In that case, would you at least tell us what you know?
Ash, please?
From the start, Lorelei has wanted to be freed from the core. Lorelei contacted us because it thought staying in the core would harm the planet.
That's what Lorelei was saying when it inhabited Tyr's body.
So Lorelei is being held within the planet's core?
No, not anymore. It disappeared from the core when you defeated Van. Then where? During our final contact, Lorelei said it had been trapped inside Van.
Oh.
So my brother is alive.
But the Commandant was really hurt. How could he have possibly...
I don't know, but Van's absorbed Lorelei into his body.
Oh, good.
The seventh phonon has the power to heal. I suppose Van was lucky.
So Van's alive and has God inside of him.
So freeing Lorelei means freeing it from within Van?
All I have to do is crack Van open like a coconut. I can do that.
That's right. Lorelei wants to leave Aldrin's gravity and become the seventh layer of the phone belt. I'm looking for the jewel of Lorelei to help make that happen. This sword won't work as the key without the jewel inlaid into it. Oh, yeah, Lorelei said to use the key to free it.
Just like in Yulia's legends, you imbue the key with the essence of Lorelei and guide it to the phone belt.
But where is the jewel? It's your fault! If you had gotten the key from Lorelei, none of this would have happened. Me? It must have flown out through one of the Sephiroth. The God Generals are looking for it too. If those bastards get to the key first, we won't be able to set Lorelei free.
If we can't free Lorelei, the planet storm will grow stronger to create more seventh phonons.
Destroying the world.
Exactly. Ash, wait up! Where are you going? The jewel wasn't here either. I'm looking somewhere else. Then we'll look with you. I have no intention of getting friendly with a replica. It's because I'm just a replica that I need your help. Do you really think you have any right to say that?
Stop it! This is no time for the two of you to be arguing.
I'm going on to the next Sephiroth. That's the only way I'll find the jewel you failed to receive. You all do whatever you want. I suppose I could let you know if I find something.
Let's leave the jewel to Ash and head on to Baticul to look for that scorer, shall we?
Fine. So once again, Ash and I go our separate ways. Why does it always end like this?
Don't you realize?
Huh?
Never mind.
Take a drink! Let me catch up on chat. I watch games that feel like you're shopping for potential future subs. Ooh, well, I mean, it is Black Friday season. Or approaching Cyber Monday, if anybody still does that. Van's trying to get wings and 7 heads so he can be a real JRPG final boss. That'll be his, like, 5th form. Because we've seen him before, but that wasn't even his final form. Oh my gosh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Alright, so apparently we came in here and we don't actually need to do anything. We just need to leave again. Cool. Awesome. Remember when we were talking about padding before? This feels like padding. What's wrong, guy? Oh, I was just thinking about Luke. What about Master? We still didn't realize that he's part of the reason Ash gets so angry. Luke overdoes everything, doesn't he? Too arrogant, too excited, too depressed, too repentant. Yeah, he treated Mew pretty horribly, too. No, it wasn't. Master was just playing with me. It was fun. Stop playing, Mew. You can't just... Master even gave me a name. It made me so happy. Yeah, I guess it's not a bad name, is it? Thing? It's great. I suppose Mew's been infected by Luke. Now he's overdoing it, too. Yes. Poor thing, he's so easily fooled. Is Mew actually a stress ball? I'm starting to think. That would explain a lot. You know what really messes with my head in this game? Gilmore Girls. Every time somebody mentions Luke and... Oh yeah! I didn't even think of that. I watch games. So the question is this a prequel to Gilmore Girls or is it a sequel to Gilmore Girls? Where does Tales of the Abyss fall in the Gilmore Girls canon? We're asking the important questions tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I need answers. Somebody check the official Gilmore Girls wiki, and if it's not there, add it. Put it on the wiki. As he squeezes his head, makes squeaky noises, his eyes pop out. It does sound like a thing you do. Ooh. I think Jane just learned a new fire spell. That looked badass. Alright, we still need to get more ingredients. Have to do that in Baticul? I think that's where we're headed next. So Jade just learned Infernal Prison, which yes, is a new fire ability, so we'll turn off Flame Burst. That's really badass. I like that. So now he's got Ground Dasher, Blessed Drops, Infernal Prison, and Thunderblade. I'm down. I'm down. Turn off Sovereign Gale, too. I don't know how that still was on. So now I can only use his top tier magic abilities. Cool. I'm down with this. Alright. I haven't actually looked at how everyone's FSCs are doing. I should look into that. I don't use Devil's Inferno very much, so that's not growing very much. Lightspear Cannon is growing a lot, so that's awesome. Flying Blade Rage, very powerful. Rending Fangblade, getting up there. I don't even use Guardian anymore, so I should probably take that off. Move that. Energy Blast is maxed out, that's badass. Flame Burst, we need to remove that because he's not going to be using it anymore. And instead we'll put that on Infernal Prison. Let's see. Put that blue one on Resist. That sounds cool. She doesn't use it very much, but maybe. I don't think she's got very much else that she uses here either. Like, sleep's not going to be super useful because we tend to wake anybody up who goes to sleep. Gilmore Girls predates the game by 6 years, but they still could have made it as a prequel, you know. Suppose this is the darkest timeline sequel we never knew we needed. Never knew, but now acknowledge it's absolutely 100% what we needed. Or is that just me? Is everyone else acknowledging this was the Gilmore Girls sequel we needed? I'm feeling that now, deep in my soul. Alright. I know there was a shortcut to get out of here, but I don't remember where it was. We'll go ahead and save on the way out, though. And these guys don't give terrible experience, so I don't super duper mind just get in here and wrecking face. It's fine. I enjoy wrecking faces, let's be honest. Oh, Infernal Prison, so badass. Sushi. Never seen Gilmore Girls. Gamagumo, I thought you said you were a Tails fan. You told me you're a Tails fan and that you've never seen Gilmore Girls? Apparently a crucial part of the Tails canon we're learning tonight. I bet you didn't know about that Easter egg, did you? Sometimes I listen to what I'm saying and I can't believe the words are coming out of my mouth. And sometimes I just choose not to listen, and everything's okay that way. This is how I live. There is no Tails canon, there is, and it's called Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls might actually be the lost backbone of the entire Tales series, tying together every part of the grand overarching Tales storyline. Revelations coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This changes everything. I just keep doubling it down, don't I? I don't even know why I'm doing it at this point. Probably gonna keep doing it though, let's be honest. Exactly, Lorelai is just a younger Rain. It's all coming together, it all makes sense now. How are we doing on cooking? Let me check that out. So sushi is at 1 star, pizza's at 1 star, so we need to keep working on it. Spaghetti is still at 1 star. But spaghetti I'm not hugely interested on. We can skip that for right now. I haven't actually watched that much Gilmore Girls. I've seen enough to be familiar with the characters and the premise, but I'm not even sure if I've ever seen a full episode all the way through. This way, I believe, yeah, this way was a shortcut down there. Cool, cool. Should be able to get straight outside. Get back to the ship. I'll remind myself of where we're going. Is it Baticul? I think I said it was Baticul we're going to. Baticul, right. And if it's Baticul, I know exactly where we're going there, so that won't take long. Don't care about the spaghetti, give him that pizza. Better stats. Pizza has better stats than spaghetti. You've heard it here first. It's canon now. Alright, hop back at the ship. We're gonna hit the search point again, because why not? right there. Bear skin. Get your tomatoes. Cool. Basically, if I see a search point, I'm just going to grab it now, because as long as I can land there, why not? Alright. Here. Hey Kirk, nice suit. You think so? My uncle was buried in it. Well, that's brutal.
What's with all the commotion?
Hey, what happened?
They arrested that criminal Mose and brought him in from Daath.
Ooh, can I execute him? Please, 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 please. I've been very good.
What?
But then he got away. They're closing off the perimeter and starting a citywide search.
If I find him, can I execute him? Just promise me that.
Which means that Mose is still somewhere within Baticul.
All right, let's search for Mose, too.
I'm gonna stab him, and then I'm gonna stab him, and then I'm gonna stab him. That bastard Mose! We're gonna get him! Yeah! Everyone, if you don't cool down, that filthy coward doesn't deserve to be called a holy anything. It's time to avenge Ion. Even Tears lost her composure. Well, I do understand their feelings. But we need to remain calm, now more than ever. Right? Exactly. Don't use my knife to stab him. My knife is only for love stabbings. Is that a thing? Is love stabbings a thing? I just saw a fat guy run through here at full steam. What was that all about? Mose. I saw a person like that run towards the air car. Mose. Weird guy just ran into me and then ran off without even a word. Maybe he was in a hurry. He didn't have any manners. I could swear that was the Grand Maestro that just ran by. He boarded the air car over there. Oh, I think he was heading for the dock, if that's where he was going. It's clearly full of love, is it? Sanctuaries may well be the most appropriate facilities for protecting the replicas. I was looking for the wandering scorer, but I guess we don't have time to look right now. Mo's the only fat guy. Conveniently, the only fat guy in the entire world. The love stabbing or extreme yandere. Is there a difference? Honestly. Casey-to welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you as always.
I can't afford to be captured here with Eldrint almost arisen.
Hey, fatty, I'ma stab you. Come back.
Stop, Mose!
Turn yourself into the Order of Lorelei and face the consequences of your crimes.
Please! Those who must atone for their crimes are you fools who would ignore the score! I am right! How can you not understand?
Of course you are, Grand Maestro.
Hey, one asshole at a time! Get in line, Dist!
Ah, Dist!
Dist, perhaps I ought to have left you permanently frozen.
Silence, you! You always break your promises! You never play fair! Now, Mose, let's leave this riffraff behind and proceed to Eldrint.
No?
Wait, Dist! The power of the Phone Master shall be mine, here and now!
Perhaps the austere majesty of Eldrint would make a more fitting stage.
I'll reveal my new might to these fools who have lost sight of how the world should be.
Oh, please fight me. Please fight me.
In that case, by all means.
Dist, what are you thinking? That art!
Silence! Mose has decided this for himself. You have no right to interfere.
What the hell?
What the hell?
It's just like my eyes. He's strengthening his phonic arts by inscribing a phonic glyph on himself to gather phonons. But that's the phonic glyph to gather the 7th phonon.
But if that's inscribed on someone who can't use the 7th phonon, every phonon in their body would mutate.
This! What have I become?
It looks like that guy from Diablo.
Your body has simply taken a more suitable form to prevent your 7th phonons from going out of control. Have no fear. Your powers are now truly those of a phone master.
Oh, is it Asmodeus? I think it's Asmodeus.
Oh, I can feel it surging within me. So this is the power of Yulia.
Asmodean, I was close, thank you.
I'm heading straight to Eldrin from here. See that you follow shortly.
No, don't you leave.
To think a human could become something so hideous.
When the 7th phonon is implanted in one who cannot use it, his body rejects it, leading to madness.
Mose desired the power of a phone master above all else. I'm sure he won't mind. Personally, I'm satisfied to perform experiments regardless of the subject.
So that bastard Mose would become a monster to protect the score.
Speaking of the score, where did that traveler giving illegal readings go?
Perhaps he's moved on to a new city. We should report to the Order about him. And Mose.
That's fine, but who's in charge of the Order of Lorelei these days?
I'm not sure. Perhaps it's grandfather now.
Nobody in Daath has any idea of what's going on. I say we talk to Teodoro.
You're right. What's going to happen to the Order?
Mo's gonna glow up? Is that what we're calling that? This should have known that what would happen if someone tried to control the 7th phonon by force. But for someone to turn into that, how could that happen? That technology for bringing phonons into the body. I invented that as a child as well. Wow, you really do make everything. I wish I could go back in time and kill myself as a newborn. I keep coming up with such troublesome things. That would suck. Even if you did that, Luke and Ion wouldn't have been born. That's true. I suppose I can't change the past. Well, that's an incredibly morbid thing to be thinking about. Okay, then. It's freaking weird. He is a beach ball now. Big, angry beach ball. I can't believe I couldn't remember Asmodean. I used to play the shit out of Asmodean in Heroes of the Storm, too. He was one of my mains. I don't remember if we got the scene with Jade talking about his eyes. I swear he mentioned something about it. Not sure, though.
Sorry, as long as we're in Baticul, I'd like to go see His Majesty.
Oh, you're right. Yes, let's go.
Asmodunk, yes. Best skin.
Well, that didn't work. It's not like I can mention this locket in front of Natalia.
Luke, we're leaving now.
Yes, you can, Luke. Do it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a drink. Ugh. Oh, these characters. This will be the death of me. Just a bit jaded about his decisions. Perpetually jaded. John, thank you. The object lesson about what we have to do here. But while we're here, we'll stop in the shops too. I think we need to stock up on food too. I don't remember much about the expansion. It's been a really long time. Hey Uriel, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, what do we need to stock up on? We need snapper for sushi. We need... what else do we need? One tomato for pizza. One rice for just about everything. Bread! We ran out of bread, that's why we couldn't make more pizza. That makes about as much sense as cooking pizza with bread does anyway. Fine. Alright, that should be all we need here. Is each cod you buy a cod piece? It is, basically. Fun stream as always. Glad you're enjoying it, Uriel. Glad to have you with us. Hey, Tonda! Welcome in! How are you doing today, Tonda? Hope all is well with you. Can I get a shout out for Tandagasa if we got any mods around? I would appreciate that. How are you doing today, Tonda? How's your weekend going? Hope all is going well. It sounds windy up here all of a sudden. Did it sound windy before? I don't remember it sounding windy before. I'm suspicious now. Like, am I gonna have to fight a dragon up there? Don't make me fight a dragon. I love this view, though. Even when it's all foggy, it's actually a really good view up here. It's gorgeous. He sounds windy because you're running air rans. God damn it. How's this game going? Very good. I think we're getting near the end. I'm thinking we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more streams before we finish it. But we're very close. Very close. Air rams. Thank you for the shout out, Rin.
Actually, I kind of want to meet with His Majesty alone.
My, what's wrong? Is it something we shouldn't know about?
No, it's something you should absolutely know about.
Well, not exactly.
You're such a bad liar. Just tell her.
Guy!
Truth is, Natalia, he's got a letter of a personal nature from Emperor Peony.
But why hide it?
This is highly confidential. His Imperial Majesty is considering making you his bride.
They're covering for him!
Me? But I've got Luke. And Ash, too, I suppose.
I mean...
Oh, what to do?
I mean, Jade's still a troll, but they're trying to cover for him.
Natalia, you can't have both. No fair.
Anyway, he asked that the letter get to your father without you knowing.
Bro code!
Now I understand. Very well. I'll be waiting here.
Thank you, Natalia, for accepting our giant web of lies. Natalia has received the popular princess title.
Thank you for understanding. Well, Luke, shall we?
Popular.
Huh? No, but I was going to go alone.
Now, don't be stubborn. Let's go.
You must pay the bro price now.
Then we're coming too.
Right.
Sure, just leave everybody but Natalia.
Hold on. Guy, Jade, Anis, fine. Tyr?
Alright, if anybody in here isn't following Tonda, make sure to get on that. Tonda is the most wholesome streamer on all of Twitch. We've checked all of them. We confirmed it. He is, in fact, the most wholesome. Really fantastic. Plays a lot of very cool retro games. He was playing some Game Boy Advance games the other day. I watched him play Mr. Driller, which was an absolute joy. So if you're not following Tonda, click that link. Give him a follow. Watch him next time he's on. You'll enjoy. It's good times. Wonder what the stats on that title is. Sadly, none of the titles in this game have stats. That was only in Symphonia. Yeah, Mr. Driller, I used to love that game so much. Played the hell out of it.
I'm sorry, it just kind of happened.
It's that locket you found on Mount Roneal, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess you noticed.
You were standing there staring at some locket you found looking like somebody just died.
He's right. Sometimes one just can't help being curious.
Yep.
Just don't tell Natalia.
Tonda, you got crushed so many times. Like I said, that game has a really weird learning curve. Like, you do badly for so long.
I don't see Natalia with you.
You just keep doing badly over and over again, then one day it just kind of clicks. You like find the strategy, it sinks into your head, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, now I can do this. That's how it happened for me anyway. It was really weird. What exactly is that locket that Luke has? We have some suspicions, but we're about to find out, I think, Jenna.
Your Majesty, please take a look at this.
This is...
I don't know what Natalia looked like as a baby, so I thought maybe Your Majesty could.
This is Natalia. I'm almost certain of it. Where did you find this?
On Mount Ronil, at the spot where we and the God Generals were caught in that avalanche.
I think I've seen that before. I could have sworn that Largo...
Largo?
Are you sure? Well, Largo is about the only possible candidate, but...
I hear that Natalia's childhood wet nurse is away on leave. I hear she's now working for Aster in Cassidonia. Try to speak with her.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Do you plan to tell Natalia?
Apparently not.
What would Your Majesty have us do?
I don't know. Perhaps it would be best to tell her. But if it is indeed Largo...
We'll report to Your Majesty again once we have a solid answer.
Thank you. Luke, what's with all this Your Majesty business? It's unlike you.
Well, I'm just a replica.
Oh, don't be foolish. You're still a nephew to me.
Aww.
Yes, sir.
Aww. They're still kind of hinting at something, so I'm not going to say yet, but,
This is quite a surprise. To think that Natalia could be Largo's daughter.
That's what we're thinking. We think the locket is proof that Natalia is actually Largo's daughter. Largo, one of the God Generals.
Nothing is sure yet.
But it will be so hard for her if it is true.
So, are we going to Cassidonia? Be careful. Natalia will catch on eventually.
What about that score performing illicit readings? How about we tell her we heard the score was headed for Cassidonia?
Sure, let's keep lying to her.
Nice. Natalia should go along with that.
But we're going to have to tell her sometime, right? She'll probably be really hurt.
That you lied to her, yes.
Yes. It's hard to face one's own blood as an enemy.
Right. And Natalia in particular has a fragile side to her that makes me worry.
So yeah, basically how that plays out is we're going to be like, good news, Natalia, we found your dad. Bad news, we're off to kill him. Oh, this game. All this heavy talk is really getting me down. Yeah, it sure is depressing. Yeah. If you all look so gloomy when you go outside, Natalia will know something's up. Indeed, life has its ups and downs after all. But it's Largo! Then what about Tyr? Oh yeah, the Commandant's her brother, isn't he? Now is not the time for such thoughts. We need to be calm and rational. Yeah, after all, it's not us the truth will hurt the most, it's Natalia. I wonder if Largo knows as well. Largo has acted a little suspicious in the past, so it's possible. But yeah, if Largo is the one that dropped the locket, then he must know. He's gotta. This is the wrong way to go, but I'm curious if there's anything down here now. There is not. So that'd be interesting. Especially because he has fought us before with Natalia in the party. Though he seems to be cool with fighting. Alright, let's go ahead and save again. Whew, we are all over the place tonight. We're running from place to place. It is a little ridiculous. Like I said, this does feel kinda like padding. It's not exactly Father of the Year. I wouldn't even put him in the running for it. Worst Father of the Year? Maybe.
Welcome back. So, what did Father have to say?
You're getting hitched.
Oh, he talked about how you had Ash and all.
Ash? So Father is thinking of Ash and me? But then you...
No. I meant he said Ash or me. Either one.
More importantly, we heard that traveling scorer has headed to Kesidonia. We're already going in that direction. Let's follow him.
I see. Perhaps he'll move straight on to Malkuth from there. Perhaps we could delay our report to Teodoro until after Kesidonia then.
Sure.
Sure, of course.
All right. Let's see what we find in Kesidonia.
Either Natalia or Tyr, there's been hints both ways. I think Luke has a crush on Tyr and Natalia has a crush on Luke. Although Natalia isn't sure if she has a crush on Luke or Ash. Or both.
You're an amazing liar, Colonel. Your smile hasn't budged.
Oh, I assure you, I'm crying on the inside, racked with guilt. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's some good voice acting right there. That is some very good voice acting. The guy is just absolutely through with this shit. He's done. He's had it. Tyr seems more likely, Star Wars moment coming. Natalia, I am your father. No, that can't possibly be true. Search your feelings, you'll know it to be true. Throwing shade? No, we throw in jade. Yeah, Natalia was originally engaged to Ash. Then Ash got kidnapped and cloned, and Luke went back, who she thought was still Ash. So now she's crushing on him. So now she is crushed on two people that she thought was the same person. Is where we are at now. Anime. Can we try throwing Shane for a change? I mean, if you can get me lifted up, you're welcome to try, but that seems hard. Welcome in, Owen. How are you doing today? That'd be crying Shane. Oh my goodness. It's been a while. It's been a while. We're approaching 55 hours in the game, which isn't anywhere near the longest playthrough we've ever done. But yeah, we've been in it for a while. So Kesidonia we go to. Thank goodness for fast travel, at least. This would be so much more annoying if we didn't have that. But yeah, I think we're going to be beating this either Friday or Saturday next week. We're not too far off at this point. Alright. So what did we get from our order? Apple gel. Full on pineapple gel. Nothing big. Trade him some more melt water. Silver ore. Basilisk scale. Iron ore. Winter tomato, tons of bear skin, and an ice diamond. Yeah. Do you want to order armor? Something kind of nice. Sure, we'll order something kind of nice. Yeah, let's do it. We'll check back in on the way out. All about leverage. Alright, so where do we look for her exactly? I don't really know where to even start looking. I mean, there's the tavern, I guess. Can't think of any other place where somebody just be hanging out. We could have talked to the guards and see if they've seen anything, but that seems unlikely. I don't know. Let's see what we can see. Been a while since we've been to the consulate, so I figured to peek our head in here. Wow, he has super duper nothing to say. That was a bit of a waste. So you go to the vendors, sell some junk for 60 gold, and now we're spending 900 gold on armor that might be kind of nice. It's basically the way the game does crafting. Has to do with trade goods and actual crafting and importing and exporting, I think? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, and I don't entirely get it. And that's fine. Have anything at this grocery we need? Did we get everything at the last grocery? I think we got everything at the last grocery. No, we can get some Engave rice. I don't know if that's different from our rice, but we'll have more. Alright, yeah, that'll be a good thing to have as a backup, I guess. Sure, let's buy all that. Let's see, this is less complicated than Legend of Mana crafting. Oh, geez, that's true. Hey, Ice Cream Mikey, thank you for the host and welcome in. How are you doing today, Mikey? How's everything going? Hope things are going well for you. Medicine shop. Where was the armor maker around here? I want to see if the armor guy actually had anything interesting. Because last time we tried to look for him, he wasn't actually in the town. Is he around here somewhere? Where's this miasma coming from anyway? I never thought I'd have to deal with it again. Oh, we got a cinema. That might be it.
That's quite a crowd over there. Let's take a look.
Suppose if we snuck off now to ask around, Natalia would be pretty mad, huh?
Yes.
Luke, wait. Something's odd here.
All who desire a reading of the score, follow me. All who come shall have a reading.
Well, what do you know? Our lie turned out to be true.
Looks like our lie has become the truth.
That's what I just said, guy. Thanks.
Hold it right there. The Order of Lorelei has called a halt to all score readings.
Hey, B-Boy, Andy Boy, welcome in and thank you for the raid as well. How are you doing today, Andy Boy? How has your stream been? How's it going? I am having a great weekend. How about yourself, Andy? How are you doing this weekend?
That score is a fake.
Boo!
That hurts, Anis. From now on, it won't be the old Order of Lorelei reading the score.
Yep, that's
Gained
it.
the lead.
Hey, Curb Games, welcome in. Tales from the Crypt? More like Tales from the Abyss. Abs. Curb Games, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. How are you doing today?
The score will be read by the new Order of Lorelei and its glorious leader, Phone Master Mose.
Oh man, I'm so going to kill all of you.
Ion. No, you're...
Sync, so you survived too?
There go our last hopes for at least one casualty among the god generals.
That's such a morbid thing to say, but he's not wrong. Hey, Andy, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that as well. Very kind of you. Let me catch up a little bit. Andy, it was great. Just finished playing games with Ice Cream Mikey. Oh, what were you playing today? Tell me all about it if you got time. Yeah, how did he survive? I want to know that as well.
I imagine it's true then, that Van survived and assimilated Lorelei within himself.
If you know that much, shouldn't you be looking for the jewel a little harder?
You all haven't found it yet either.
If no one finds it, we keep the upper hand.
He's right.
Brazen as ever, I see. Sync, what's this new Order of Lorelei? What do you mean by Phone Master Mose?
Didn't Mose tell you? Our darling little traitor?
I wasn't working for him because I wanted to.
Easy. I'm not carrying that deadweight Mose around for kicks, either. Now, as I was saying before that interruption, all who want score readings, follow me.
Stop right there!
We want to know the score! Yeah, he's right!
But...
Anis, please let me go. You of all people should understand.
Ion...
Don't use that voice, you jerk.
Don't forget, fighting with me means fighting with Ion.
Oh, I'm gonna gut him like a fish.
That bastard! How cruel!
Anis, you can't let it get to you. Sync and Ion are completely different people.
She's right. Just like Luke and Ash are different people.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not letting it bother me. I'm fine.
Totally buy that.
Anis, don't push yourself too hard.
I'm not pushing anything.
Natalia, would you take Annis to the bazaar or somewhere to cheer her up a bit? The rest of us will go speak to Aster to alert him of the traveling scorer.
Certainly. Annis, let's take a walk.
Damn, you're good, Jade.
Yes, but Annis looked angry at being used as the bait.
Jade will take responsibility for that later. But she was really depressed.
Let's set aside responsibility for the moment and go see Aster.
Oh, damn it. At the end, you were playing some Halo Master Chief Collection, and then you played some Gears of War. Oh, that's fantastic. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I missed it. But it sounds like you had fun. Let's see, Marksman, I want to play a game where I'm just slightly less violent than the villain, thus making me the hero. I'm sure there's some out there like that. I mean, we were just talking about Asura's Wrath the other day. You're pretty violent in there. Crazy violent in there. Do you want to play Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits?
I see. We'll pay careful attention to any and all scorers coming through the area.
You hate that game? I actually do want to play that one. I think that's the one I want to play. I've beaten that one before and I own a copy of it. I was planning to stream it at some point.
Please do. With that out of the way, might we...
You'd like to speak with Natalia's nanny, correct?
Never do that
I'll
again.
call for her.
I told you to stop doing that laugh. You're so weird.
Goodness, if it isn't Master Luke.
Oh, there she is. That was easy enough. Asura's story is nonsense, delightful nonsense, especially the true ending. I love that. How's your weekend been? Very good, very good. Relaxing. I got to have Thanksgiving with my family. I had Friendsgiving with some friends. Lazed around and played some Dauntless. It was a good time. Thank you for asking. I don't actually remember much about Twilight of the Spirits. I should preface this. I remember the battle system, but I actually don't remember much about the story.
There's something I'd like to show you.
This was Bodok's.
Who?
Batic?
Meryl's father. He was Sylvia's... my son-in-law.
Could you tell us a little bit about him?
Bodok used to work as a guard for a caravan that traveled across the desert. His closest friends used to call him the Lion of the Desert. He was a big man with a big heart.
Lion of the Desert, the Black Lion. His large stature.
Checks out.
There's little doubt.
So where's this Batic person now?
I'm afraid I haven't seen him since my daughter Sylvia passed away.
Thank you very much. That's more than enough.
If there's anything else I can do for you, don't hesitate to come by again.
What is wrong with you? Seek help, you weird creep. Did you do any holiday shopping? A little bit. I got some games off of the Steam sale. And I did some holiday shopping just coincidentally. Nothing that was on sale. Just I needed to start doing my Christmas shopping. That's about it. That's the end. Popotita? I hope that's how it's pronounced. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the follow. It's not even the story was necessarily bad. It just angered you. Interesting. I know the story has two branching paths, and I've only seen one of them. You can guess which one. It's the goody-goody path. I took the goody-goody path. Because of course I did. Where are we going? To the market now? Probably. Shopping! Of course, 'tis the season to be spending all of your money. Very much so. Hey ladies!
Oh my, that was fast. Did you pass along a warning to Aster?
Yeah, more or less.
Luke, I want a full report later.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're weird. Why should you apologize and not the Colonel?
Phew. I appreciate it, Luke.
What's all this about?
Oh, nothing.
Seriously, come play with her.
Really? Well, in any case, this new order of Lorelei business is worrisome.
Take a drink.
Let's go talk with Grandfather.
Which means Yulia City, right? Nice! I love that town.
Oh, really? Why?
Phone machines. Phone machines.
There's no need to react like that. Anyway, let's get moving.
Alright, Anus and Natalia have rejoined the party. That was quick. And we need to swap out Guy for Natalia. Get the party put back the way it needs to be. Let's see. For all that Jay is a great liar, Luke sucks at it. It's basically a perfect mirror. This does present a problem. You mean the new order in Lorelei? People will turn to the order that reads the score. And they're giving readings. Damn it! Such is the result of using the score as a basis for politics. We haven't... well, perhaps we have overemphasized it somewhat. They also said something about Mose being the phone master. Mose was obsessed with the score, so I can see him going along, but the God Generals? Indeed, their ideals are in complete opposition. Perhaps Mose is simply being used. But for what? Chip away at the Order's military strength and provide a base to build their power until Van returns. That seems the most likely reason. What an idiot! Let himself be used, be turned into a monster like that, all for the score. Mose, all he ever wanted was the prosperity of humanity. And now we're going to have to take him down, and I don't feel terrible about that. Imagine if someone invented the follow-up question in this world. What a world it would be! I can't believe Sync did that. Annis, hang in there. I'm okay. I know that he's not Ion, but his face, his voice. How cruel to use his appearance to hurt Annis. Why? Ion said he didn't want to be a substitute for anyone. I don't really want to be Ash's substitute either, I don't think. How can he play Ion so easily? You may think of replicas differently than you and Ion. I can't understand him. I wish I could ask him about it. If he would listen... yeah. But no, unfortunately, we're probably just going to have to stab him in the face. Is the thing. Sync is definitely a shitbag. But don't worry. If throwing him into the core of the planet didn't kill him, we're going to do it with swords instead. Good old-fashioned swords. Good way to settle a dispute in this case. Gut him like a fish before or after Mose, I'm not too concerned. Both of them are going down, though. This much is certain. The list of asses we need to kick is getting very large at this point. I have trouble keeping track of all of it. Alright, so what do we get? Iron Guard, Iron Mail, Bronze Circlet, Steel Helm, not very good items. Anything else we can make? Sword? Try making a sword? I don't think it'll make anything good, but let's see. Alright. So, where are we headed to now? I keep getting confused because so much stuff keeps happening. Teodoro! We're headed to Teodoro. Teodoro in Yulia City, which used to be underground. I guess now kind of underground, except everything's underground, so nothing is underground because there's no ground to be under. Oh, my head! Oh, my poor head. Alright, deep breaths. Oh, we're fine. It's okay. So confusing. Alright, so we'll talk to Teodoro, see if he's got any suggestions.
I see. The first order of business is to restore the Order of Lorelei.
Agreed.
Leave the order to me. I'll pull something together centered around Tritheim. To think that Mose, a paragon of what a Watcher should be, should come to this.
Grandfather, Mose mentioned an Eldrant. Do you have any idea what he meant?
The only Eldrant I know is the name of the glorious land of ancient Hispanian legend. I'm afraid I don't know much about Eldrant, but something odd has come up.
Something odd?
There is an overall decline in 7th phonons.
I thought they were just going up.
But there are spots at which they're being expended at an astonishing rate.
Clone factories.
Where?
One is an undersea location near the 6th Sephiroth, but an investigation team found nothing. We're currently in pursuit of a second site now.
Pursuit? How can one pursue a stationary location?
There's no other way to put it. For whatever reason, its position keeps changing.
Could it be some mobile facility? A ship or a carriage?
I don't know. But it would take much more than a ship to expend this many 7th phonons.
Weird.
Is there no pattern to the movement?
That's currently being looked into. We do know that it's traveling around the ocean.
A giant object traveling the ocean, huh?
The only peacetime application of that many 7th phonons would be Famicry. This is most disturbing.
If you think so, Jade, then it probably is a facility for Famicry.
Let's search the ocean as thoroughly as possible.
Something big moving in the sea, like a huge narwhal? Even the largest of them only reached around 30 meters. Rather small for something giant moving through the sea, no? Baby narwhals are so cute. But they attack people when they get bigger. They are monsters, you know. Could it be a battleship? I've heard of very large such ships in recent years. Yeah, but I don't think there are many ships in the 1,000-meter class. Whatever it is, if it's that large, we should be able to fight it just by watching the sea. But I get so sleepy watching the water. Oh well. And its problems. Yeah, 30-meter narwhals, that's terrifying. I guess in the Tales of the Abyss world, narwhals are absolutely monsters. That's terrifying. We don't know whether it's traveling in the ocean or on the ocean. Either way, it's hard to track. All right. It's a huge narwhal. How much of that is horn? Actually, that's a good question. That is actually a very good question. Not 100% sure I want to know, because that's a very scary question, too. How much stabbing power does a 30-meter narwhal have? I mean, I know it's a lot, but how much of a lot? Oh, she won't talk to us anymore again. Boo! 29 meters apart! I have logistical questions now. The horn is used in the legendary weapon? Are we talking like a Final Fantasy VII, like, Buster's sword? It's just, like, way longer than the wielder? Is that where we're going with that? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god. Oh, before we do anything, I think we got a couple titles that we haven't switched to. Possibly? Did we get any titles? Sort of recently? Not for Luke. Lawman, I think, is his most current. Strong Heart for her. Oh yeah, for her we got Popular Princess. Is her outgoing personality the cause for all these stolen hearts? Goodness, being popular sure is problematic. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna leave it on Curious Princess there. Oh, we're gonna switch her to Spy. No matter what the reason, you're still a traitor? Oh, actually, that's kind of horrible. Let's not switch to that. It's terrible. Alright, I think we're good then. Alright, so I think this is probably actually a good place to stop for the night. Because I have no idea how long I get the feeling that maybe we're going to a dungeon next, and I don't know that I'm ready for another dungeon tonight. After that long volcano one. But yeah, I feel like we made a good amount of progress tonight. We saw a lot of storyline development. I'm pretty hyped. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you folks did too. We're moving towards the end game. We don't have that much left. So like I said, my suspicion is either Friday or Saturday next week we're going to be done with it. That time again it is. So I hope you folks had fun. I hope you'll join us next week for the thrilling conclusion to Tales of the Abyss, whatever that may be, whenever that may be. Jenna, thanks for hanging around. I hope you had a good night tonight, or good morning, I should say. And thank you everyone for hanging around. Always a pleasure to see you, always a pleasure to play games with you. Not that time, come back and love us. I will next week, John, I promise, this I vow. But for tonight, there can be only one thing left we have to do. Sep, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Mark Sweeney, don't usually make it to the end. Well, thanks for hanging around the whole time, I appreciate that. Thank you, Lost, as well, good to see you. But before we end, one last thing to do, and that is... we gotta see who all else is online right now. I hope you will stick around to see who else is doing stuff. Make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. And while I see who else is online, Wynn has been very kind enough to throw some links in chat that may interest you if you haven't seen them. Got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. Got a link to my YouTube if you would like to see catch up on this game or see what other games I've played. And we've got a link to my Discord if you'd like to continue the conversation. Feel free to jump in there, and I think I see where we're going. Because we got somebody online right now that we basically never get to raid. So we are definitely heading over there. Tonda, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. Sep, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, Girl of Tomorrow, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. And if you folks want to hang around for just one more minute, we are going to go raid none other than Neekums, one of the very first people I followed on Twitch way back when, and someone that I owe so much to. Wonderful person, great personality. Why don't you join me over on Neekums' stream? Say hi to Neekums. Throw a follow if you like what she's doing. She's playing a little bit of Dead by Daylight right now. She might be playing some Morrowind later on. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I'm just going to say, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll see you folks around. Take care until next week, everyone.